Good morning. How we doing? Just in time to see Hand Owl. You're just in time, Son of Horus. You're so lucky. Mousebait, hello. Son of Horus, Sea Decker, Painted So, Scott, hello. How we all doing? Ian Tacular, hello. We've got Osaran, who'd I miss? Bill with the sub, which I'm still scrolling up to. Thank you so much. Wasted Mind, Big Boss, hello. We getting up there? We're getting there. There's Bill's sub. 52 months of support. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. And a Sly. Hello. How we doing? I have a new overlay. Hello. I have to now learn to look over here for my camera. Which is weird because it's been over here for like 5 years. So we're gonna hopefully get through that today. We've also got, some of you are finding alerts and things. Big Boss, thank you so much for that sub. For 35 months of support. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for support. Midwest, welcome in, how are you? That's right, we have new bot, which I need to get the timer set up, but it looks like the commands are working. So exclamation, Discord, socials, all those things we were missing are now up. We have camera angle that I wanted to change way back when I got my computer upgrades, but we changed it up now. We're there. New cutting mat, brighten things up a bit. We're doing all the things. I'm on the wrong, so the camera has moved. So the actual like physical camera location is a little different than I normally have it. So I have to remember to look at you guys rather than up here. Let's see, what else have we got? Now we can't warn you that Slender Scott is approaching. There is also a hydrate command, so chat, make sure you hydrate today. I did include that. When Slam gets here, he gets to learn that I've added the quote feature as well to the bot, so that'll be fun. Raven Lord, hello, how you doing today? That mat is clean. I'm gonna try and keep it that way, Painted So. I've been using it for the tutorials, but I think I'm gonna order like 5 of them and just have them for stream at this point because, yeah, it makes such a difference. So, I've been doing all this. Oh, I gotta move that one over, Wasted Mind. Remind me later. Remind me. Okay, I've hydrated. Chat, make sure you do the same. Frozen Wolf, hello. Sad Leviathan, hello. How we doing? 300k, you get to choose what I paint. Yeah, so essentially we made Sub Sunday like an individual redeem. If there's something you really want me to paint, we'll do it. The other thing I've been working on, do you guys want to see the scuff emote that I'm working on? I've decided, I had the ultimate F it, I'll do it myself on Wednesday. And I started trying and animating my own emote. So I have a very scuff emote if you'd like to see it. Here comes Gorm! How many millions of points do you have? And what army are you working on? That's just redeeming points to finish his army. I respect that. Auto Fire, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, so the that one is what's in my backlog. I don't think that counts for Scott. But if you guys want to pick a specific project that's in the backlog, it is there. It is there. Today we're going to be working on this Terminator Librarian. So we're continuing work on the Imperial Fists. I was working on the Chaos Knights a bunch end of last week too. Let me just fill you guys in because I went on like a little bit of a creative, like, I don't know, I was just on fire for a couple days. So we were working on the Chaos Knight. It is coming together. Here's the little one we were working on last week. I still need to work on the weapons, getting those all highlighted. And then she has camo on her scarf, and I'm going to do it on the missile pod. So that one should be done probably this week, at least ready for basing. So that's super exciting. And then for YouTube, I'm working on my anime repaint. And this is where Vegeta is at. Cell shading's really hard, chat. It's really hard. Trying to not highlight him the way you would like a display piece or a Warhammer piece is very difficult. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I was working on end of last week. I think he's coming along. He's getting there. But he's wearing clothes, I know. For this one, at least, Wasted Mind. Well, we'll get our sculpting on for another one. Oh yeah, self-painting is hard, so I don't see a lot of it. Also, the thing I ran into, and I'll talk about it more, this will be a full YouTube video. So if you guys want to see this full process, exclamation YouTube. what I found was this particular outfit is just navy. There's like a bit of shading of black. There's no highlighting. There's no contrast to this outfit. So I'm having to kind of combine different references to make it work. And I think I'm getting there, but it's tricky. So that's been my week. What have you guys been up to? Mad Scythe, welcome in. Siege, hello. How we doing? It is a different style. Yeah, it's the other thing I was running into is like the really sharp lines, right? So I think I actually on his chest I need to go back because like I have some of it is just too rounded. It doesn't look right because it's rounded. It needs to be very, very sharp. So I need to go back now that I've like put it on, like my brain's processed it a little bit. I need to go back. It looked amazing. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun, but it was definitely breaking my brain the other day. Yeah, it's very, very different. Give it a cell shake. I felt like I was just contouring him. Vegeta was just getting a little bit of a face contour the other day. It was very strange. But that's that and the emote. Would you like to see my scuff emote I'm working on, chat? Before I pull him up. I think he's cute. I was gonna say don't laugh at him, but like you can laugh a little bit because he's kind of derpy boy. But yeah, basically if Twitch is gonna keep giving us new emotes, I'm going to learn how to make them myself. Vegeta Slay Girl Butts, welcome in. How are you? Honor first, hello. Let me show you what I've got. Let me go over there. Okay, the scene's still the same. Nothing new here. But let me get my derpy boy up for you guys to see. There he is. All right. This is blown up so you can actually see him, but here he is. My boy! He's gonna have the little loading symbol spinning through. So this is Nikki K loading. It's still in progress, but yeah, we sketched him out, and now I've got to learn how to animate the actual loading. So I don't know why the first one I picked has to be animated. That's just how I work, but he is in progress. So new emotes soon, chat. Thank you for not laughing at him. We do have a new layout on our first. I basically took all of Wednesday and part of Thursday to do new stream stuff, so I'm kind of showing everything off to chat. There's new channel point things, which I am working on some more, because the bot can actually do a lot of really cool stuff. So the cool thing with the bot, it's very different than the last one. It's very much like every little thing you can customize, which is really cool, but really intimidating. It's very much looking like, it's very kind of programming based, but it means we can do more stuff. So I've got to figure out all the stuff. I'm smiling, not laughing though. Well, hopefully we will be loading here soon. As soon as I get them working, we'll get them up. So that's what I spent my creative time on this week. I'm excited that I get more creative time during the week with us taking Wednesdays for like YouTube day. Wait for Slam to break this bot too. He probably will. I think we get a little bit of a head start, you know? It's just the basics right now. The new bot is Streamer Bot. So for my streamer friends, if you're looking for a new bot. It has a lot of really cool, like, integrated stuff with it. And then, yeah, you can do channel points, you can do different alerts and things, but, like, it's way more complicated than, like, Nightbot or something like that. So it definitely takes some more work to get it set up. Let me catch up here. Well, because of how appropriate it is. When I got stuck with the animation, that's exactly how I felt. I told Slam, it's like, I feel like my boy right now. Just blank, vacant stare. Honestly, it's good without the animation. Just makes me think the spinner is frozen. That's true. I was trying to do... So Twitch gave more emotes, but they're all animated. So for partners and affiliates, we all got more animated emotes, but not more regular emotes. So I'm trying to animate as much as I can because that's what we have slots for. So I actually have like 25 slots right now for animated emotes. that like we can fill in. And then I've got a couple spots left from just regular ones because we made some of those follower ones. But yeah, it's the if we can animate all of these, then we can have a ton of new emotes. So that's the plan, and that's why I'm trying to put the work in here these next couple weeks to get some more animated and learn how to do all that. That's the next thing we need to talk about. Yeah, we'll be happy when you hit the 60-40 split thing. So the next thing is they updated the Partner Plus. And what that means is the split that I get from subs. Right now I am at a 50-50 split with Twitch. So I get half of it, they get half of it. If we hit the new Partner Plus, which is 100 sub points over the 3 months, then I get 60% and Twitch keeps 40%. So if you would like to help me get that, gifted subs and Prime subs do not count. So if anyone is Prime and wants to help for the next few months, basically if it's the next few months and we qualify May 1st, I get it. So if you want to switch your Prime to a regular sub for the next 3 months, just to help me out and help make sure we get it, if you'd like to do that, that is an option and it basically locks down your points for as we go for it. So just a reminder that gift subs and Prime subs do not count. Oh, Painted So, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for that tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your emotes. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, if you'd like to help us, if we qualify May 1st, then I get it. I think it's for the next year. I'm at 60-40. So it's huge. That's a fair amount of money coming my way if we hit it, which is nice. Universe has been buying a bunch of food and things for crossing the Rubicon Primaris next week. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Bill, thank you so much for subbing. Oh, a tier 3 for 3 months in advance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Bill. We're just here to make you share your thing. Bill, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. For locking it in as we try to get the 60-40. Thank you, thank you. Loopy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Love watching Librarian come to life. We're gonna hopefully get pretty far on him today. How are you? Is there anything you're working on today? Yeah, sorry everyone coming in. There's a lot of stream updates today. There's a lot going on. Honor First, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Those are going out to Zombella, Repray, Dom, Darth Infamous, and Death Scented. Enjoy those emotes. You'll have more on the way. Honor First, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Continuing is okay. Yes. So essentially the Partner Plus, they want it to be like a continuous 3-month sub is what they're counting. So that's why Prime doesn't work. That's why Gifted doesn't work. But if you guys want to track it, I actually added, they have a tracker. It's below my, below the stream. So there's like our regular sub goal and then the Partners Plus thing. So I did add that so that we can keep an eye on it. But thank you everyone who's throwing in to help us with these 3 months here to lock it in. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. But now it's on the same day. Woo! Why do I have a ban timeout delete option? Oh, because people can use bad usernames. Yeah, to get it out of chat. That's why. Loopy says, I'm doing good. Working on Salamanders, some Sisters of Battle. Very cool. I might need a refresher. Which Salamanders have we got? I feel like we talked Salamanders and now I can't remember. Sorry. Which Salamanders have we got? As I know in Discord's watching WWE. Yeah, I have not watched wrestling in a while, sorry. It became too much for me. It was... I don't think I realized there is, like, so many shows each week. And I don't watch a whole lot of things to begin with, so I fell off hard. It's a lot. Did anyone else watch the it was Royal Rumble last night, right? I was playing the new Yakuza game, and that was basically all my day yesterday. It's really, really good. I'm gonna play more as soon as we end stream. Let's see, I'm a little nervous about next week's gym time. You got this, Honor First. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The first couple weeks are gonna be rough. They were rough for me. But once you get the routine, you're gonna be good. I think it's just a matter of you're doing the prep ahead of time, which is fantastic. You've got food, everything ready to go. Once you get the routine, once you find the meals that work, it gets so much easier. Yeah. So much. I'm really excited for you on our first. You're going to crush it. First week's going to be rough, though. Got an email about a Twitch resubscribing coming up. So I was just like, oh yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for helping get the, go for the 60/40. I know some people were talking about like the Prime sub, like that now being based on country, but like my split of subs, paid subs is way more than it. So I will make a fair amount more if we can unlock the 60/40. So thank you everyone. I appreciate it. Did one of the wrestlers? I believe so. I think that Shayna Baszler that does the Warhammer. I think she had Blood Angels. I kept seeing people talking about it, but I didn't actually see the gear. Did anyone else see it? I'm doing an anime morning shortly. Let's go. What are we watching? I don't think I can update my own anymore. Or at the moment, sorry. Wait, what are we updating, Mousebait? I thought I knew what we were talking about, but I don't. As I slowly paint up Intercessor, Salamander Squad. Emphasis on slowly, that's okay though. They're gonna look badass. Nothing wrong with that. Because they'll be worth it. Putting in that time, they're gonna look badass. Reddit has a very terrible photo of it. Okay, yeah. I'll have to catch it after stream. Or if you guys want to throw it in the Discord. I saw people talking about it, but I haven't actually seen the outfit. Oh, my sub. No, all good. Still gonna see if I can do anything for more sub points. What do you think I'm max? Thank you so much, Mousebait. No, I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you. And then as soon as I get emotes figured out, you guys will have those. Let's see. Shangri-La Frontier. Sunday mornings for me. It's full of gamer fan service. There you go. I'm not really watching much this season. I started solo leveling, which I think I'll keep up with. It's interesting enough. Hasn't quite sucked me in yet. And I'm still watching One Piece, so I decided to go ahead and jump into One Piece. I am in the Skypiea arc right now. I reached a point with One Piece where I have to hop over to Crunchyroll for a little bit because they don't have some of where I'm at edited. So I've got to hop back over and watch some of that later today. I hope so. Oh, your salamanders have been a big inspiration for me. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm glad we can salamander together. They're still my favorite army. They are so fun to paint. Such a fun color scheme. Plus all their like custom characters and stuff have such fun details. Post in the sub lounge, awesome. I will take a look here after stream. Yeah, if you were gifted some of those subs, we do have our sub lounge in the Discord. Feel free to come join us there. That's where we're basically goofing off between streams. Let's see, Dungeon Meshi? It's a cool series so far. People should watch it. I've not heard of that one. I feel like there's a lot this season that I hadn't heard of before, and maybe I need to pick a couple and just check it out. The other one I kind of want to try is it's the one where they're cooking. Like Dungeon Delicious or something like that. It looked kind of silly. Hey Bearlicious, welcome in. I actually bought this model from a friend. Oh, to get Bash Thousand Sun Sorcerer Terminator. That'll be cool. Welcome on in. It's a sweet mini. We're just getting started with some edge highlighting at the moment, but I'm excited to do the like runes and stuff. I think it'll be fun. Welcome in. So you've got Thousand Suns yourself then? Or is that just a one-off project? Paranoia, welcome in. That's it. Delicious in Dungeon. Thank you. Watched 2 episodes. It's good. It looked cute. It's very different than what I normally watch, but I kind of want to check it out. How are you, Paranoia? How's your weekend? Oh, that is it. Okay, I see. Riot, what are you up to this weekend? That one's Netflix, right? They're also split up now. Anyone else watching anything good? Quiet but busy. Hopefully good busy. Yeah, what's everyone been up to this weekend? I mentioned I was just playing games mostly yesterday. The new Yakuza game came out, so I basically plopped down and played that most of yesterday. I had to do chores and stuff kind of in between, but... And I watched there was a fighting game tournament yesterday as well, so watch some of that. Watch some Street Fighter, watch some Guilty Gear. Watch that. Joint pain in my left hand is what I'm up to. Oh no, probably not finish my January money. I'm sorry to hear that, Riot. I was gonna say, you were cruising along. I'm sorry that has prevented you from continuing to. Because you seemed excited. That's too bad. But yeah, glad it started. Glad you got some work on it. Comment of Legends, welcome in. How are ya? Let's see, I might start the old Hormagaunts work on over the week. That's why it's painting bit, cleaning, zooms while my wrist lasts. Next killing me, so painting is tough. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, yeah, can rest it up here so you're feeling better. Since it's just hobby stuff mostly this weekend. Nice. Did I see you're working, is it the Vargulf? I wasn't in Discord a whole lot this weekend. I should have been, but I wasn't. Got sucked into my game. Let's see, watching mecha anime too. Almost on the first season of Full Metal Panic. I've heard good things, but I've not actually seen it myself. A few came across for a bit yesterday, did some chores, binged some Batman animated series, nice. The Bearlicious 2000 Suns. I love how deliciously tragic they are. Just a series of misfortunes. Ended with me rooting for them, even if I know Zinch will never let them have their cake. They're a cool army, yeah. I initially thought I wanted to go Thousand Suns, and Zinch was really fun. But then I found Emperor's Children. I decided to go that route for Chaos instead. Slaanesh was just too much fun. It was too much fun to pass up, so... I do have some Thousand Suns, but... I also tried to paint all of that, like, gold trim. Like, right when I was first getting more into 40k, and that gold trim is killer. If you're not prepared, the gold trim will get you. It's a lot. Alive in Madness, thank you so much for that sub. For 47 months. It's an Alive in Madness. How are you? I got your Terminator boy here today. What are you doing this weekend? Thousand Suns are awesome. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. It's probably because the weather did a 180 flip. Yeah, that'll goof it up. The Call of Loot, but it was the perfection angle. I think it's very interesting and very easy to kind of fall to that, right? Maybe that's me. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, sorry, Mousebait. I put the essentials in to test the bot. We'll start bringing over the rest of it here soon. So if there's a command missing, chat, I'm working on it. Just wanted to make sure it worked and nothing exploded. Nothing's exploded today, so that's good. That's good. I'm good. How are you? Pretty good. I had kind of a little creative rush end of last week, which was nice. So getting back to work. I did do Kit Bachelor Emperor's Children stuff. They don't have any models, right? Some 30k. So I stole Lucius from 30k. So I just moved him up to a larger base. Basically anticipating them getting their own codex here at some point. The rest I'm kind of waiting, so I just have kind of the generic chaos stuff. And then if they get anything cool, then I will, I'll get it as they get their glow up and new models. So it's a really small force right now, but as I assume they get more stuff, we'll add on. Have you read the Fulgrim novel? That's what turned me to Emperor's Children, Honor First. Yep, the Fulgrim novel. I thought it was really, really fascinating. It was really funny because at first I didn't like the book because you're coming off of like 4 very action-packed books and it's more of a slow burn. But, like, the more I thought about it, I'm like, yeah. This stuff's messed up, I like it. So yeah, Fulgrim is what kind of turned me to Emperor's Children and Slaanesh. There's this working on the Vargeist. Painted one was not a fan. So I tossed in the Sonic Cleaner and tried again. Second attempt was not much better, so I'm simplifying this scheme, see if I can get through these. If you'd like me to go back and take a look, I can. If you've got a plan, then ignore me. Those projects where it's just not coming together the way you had it in your head can be really rough. I understand that. Let's do some of the, like, really easy details, and then we'll start those runes. Let me get a couple colors out. Slam's not here, that's why everything's working? Yeah. New bot, stay away, Slam. There's one. Let's see. That's what gets everyone all their advertising. I mean, stories, yeah, Labs and Luna Wolf. You're getting close to a fully painted Leviathan box. What's your favorite on each side? Good question. Think about it. I still really like the Neuro Tyrant or the Nids. I feel like that's the Nids answer. Space Marines. I really like the new Apothecary. The new Apothecary models are great. Not my favorite, though. That's a hard one. Paul John's Live, thank you so much for Button Day, for 35 months of Button Day. Thank you, I appreciate that. How are you today? Welcome on in. We're working on a Terminator Librarian. Gonna start detail work here in a moment. Welcome. Chris the Trickster. Yes, he's in the Leviathan box. I'm gonna look up at the... I mean, the new Dreadnought's cool. I do like the new Terminators quite a bit. They feel very clean, very, I feel like the Apothecary and the Terminators. Yeah. They just feel very clean, which I like. It's easy to, like, make it your own, I guess. Sinessa from Age of Sigmar has to be one of my favorite models ever. You have to have one if you play Slaanesh anything. Yes, I have one I need to paint. It is beautiful. The entire, like, Slaanesh rework for Age of Sigmar is gorgeous. I'm so happy with all those new models. I'm just sad because I was working on the archers and those kind of killed it for me. First, I've been quite excited for new Emperor's Children. The hammer and bolter animation for Lucius gives you a nice idea of where they could go with the range. I'm very excited. Oh, Tim the Sorcerer, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on a Terminator Librarian today. Hello, how was your stream? Tell us all about it. Aw, my bot did not do the thing. It didn't work. Can I get a shout out, Scott? My bot was supposed to do it. It didn't work. I'll have to look into that. Sarah says, I appreciate the offer. I'll be okay, though. Not giving up on these guys. Think I can just get them past the hot garbage phase. I'll be happy with them. Sometimes there's just, like, that one thing, right, Ozarin? Where it's just, like, that one thing's not right, and you can't, like, move past that. So once you figure out the one thing, then you'll be cruising again. I should paint that Apothecary. It's a really nice model, Mad Scythe. I think you'll enjoy it. Hold on, Scythe is doing alright. Tomorrow I'll get some steroids in my knee. Hopefully it'll help me walk better. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Hope that all goes well. Love the scale on the new Terminators. Yeah, can't wait for the assaulty ones. They look really good. Like, I feel like it's kind of a boring answer, but I feel like it's the Terminators. The Apothecary and the Terminators. I've got one of these on the list. It's a nice model. It is. I'm really enjoying it. I'm excited to get to the runes here soon. All the, kind of the inlay. Hey, Ben Brackelman, how are you today? We were doing some banana fists earlier. 2 chunky dreads. Yes. I will show you some of mine here in a moment. Bash that bot. Yeah, I don't know what I goofed up, but I will, I'll look. New ink on the arm? Uh-oh. I have a lot of ink now. I'm not sure the last time you were in, but, I've got Piccolo on my bicep. Yeah, Shenron. And then I got Vegeta. So that is, Goku is coming up next. He's on March 1st, and he's gonna go... We're gonna have little Goku, OG Goku, and then current Goku coming onto my forearm. And then we've got one more where we're gonna do, you guys are Dragon Ball fans, the driving exam episode, and Vegeta in his pink shirt are gonna be on my forearm. And then we start filling in. We'll do little ones, and we'll do the rest of the background. I think Shenron's gonna wrap around a little bit more, depending on what we decide to fill or leave open. So March 1st, we get our next one. How often do you touch up those? I'm not sure. I got my first one in September. I've been going kind of hard, Barrelicious. So we shall see. I'm doing my best to keep them moisturized, take care of them. So we'll see. Plus, has had a couple nice games of Age of Sigmar earlier in the weekend. Sylvaneths versus Caradron Overlords. Good fun all around. I'm so glad you got game day, Sly. And since I have color pieces on my forearms, I know how much that must have hurt. That white ink stage, that's the worst. Yeah. The white ink. That final highlight is so painful. Piccolo's been my worst so far. And he wasn't even that bad. It was right here. That hurt like the dickens. And it's just like, it's the weirdest thing to have to explain where, and I guess for anyone else who's thinking about a tattoo, because it feels like she's just kind of scribbling on you, right? Just kind of hard, just really hard scribbling. As soon as she got to his little fingers, I could feel like the entire needle going in and out of the machine. It was the weirdest experience. So that's been the only like really painful bit, was his little hand right there on the inside. That hurt. The rest was fine. Trunks and Goten doing fusion. I kind of want to fit them in somewhere. I need Goten somewhere. I love Goten. Notice how she hasn't gotten Krillin yet. Main characters only. Bulma's the only one I need to work into somewhere. I have 2 color pieces that are several years old now. They look just fine. I moisturize and sunscreen every day. Avoid long stretches in the sun without a strong SPF. I haven't been doing the as you can probably tell, I don't go outside a whole lot. But I've been doing the moisturizer in the mornings and the evenings and trying to keep up with them, try and keep them happy. I definitely want to make sure keep her work as nice as I can. Depends heavily on the skill of the artist. They need to deposit the ink at the right layer of skin. Yep. If they do it well, tattoo lasts a long time. Bad artist does it, the tattoo blows out, fades rapidly. Yep. Yep, I've seen some other people sharing really bad blowouts, and it's really scary. It just makes me feel bad. Blowouts are no good. I've always wanted some ink, maybe one day. You can have the full family. I hadn't planned on Trunks, but if he can fit. The other one I really want is Gohan as Saiyaman with Videl also dressed up. I want to put them somewhere because I think they're adorable. So we've kind of done, like, the idea was, like, serious Dragon Ball and silly Dragon Ball. So the more that we can smush in, the better. This is Cantor Blue Base. It is. So I think, I'm trying to remember. I did Night Lords, Cantor, and then Kalidor Sky is our highlight right now. I may go up one more. I was going to do the runes and see what we think first. But I may do one more quick one for just, like, the corners. But that's what we've got, is Night Lords, Cantor, Kalidor Sky. Why does everyone know what Dickens feels like, right? Like the Dickens. Barrelicious, what would you get if you got some ink? Trunks was the OG emo boy for me. Such emo, such cute frown. Yes, I know Trunks was very popular. Very popular. He's fun. I ended up watching GT, and I'm a little sad what they did to Trunks. They just kind of made him a big dweeb. Regular says, I planned on swinging by a local tat shop yesterday to see about planning a tattoo. Overthought it. Ended up with decision paralysis. I didn't end up going. Keep thinking of getting one, but I can't send him settle on one. I think what you should do is reach out to, because I think you had an artist you were Like through a friend, right, Ravenlearn? One that you had kind of settled on. I would say just reach out and book an appointment. Have someone knowledgeable that you can talk to, and I think that'll help. Because I think even with me having done some, being able to talk through the planning part of it, they just know, they have the experience for like where it's gonna go and how it's gonna look, and they just have that experience that can kind of help fill in those gaps. So I would say if you've got an artist you really want to go to, even if just booking like a consultation appointment, just, yeah, like a quick, I'm thinking of this, would this look good? Those types of questions you've got. See if they offer like a consultation type thing. Sorry, I'm catching up here. A mandala. Shout out to my South Asian ancestry. That would be cool. I've seen some beautiful tattoos of those. You avoid Dragon Ball GT. I felt silly saying that I'd seen everything but it. So I figured, you know what, I'll watch it. And there were some cool stuff, and then a lot of not good stuff. I'm glad I watched it as like a completionist type person. That's about it, though. That's about it, though. Yeah. Yeah. Got a couple artists recommended to me. I would say maybe go that route. See what they've got for you. While I pull up the reference image here real quick of our boy. I can get these runes figured out. Alright. Oh, I didn't hear the other one. These sound alerts, man. We're gonna get these sorted out, too. Slam, hello, how are you? I didn't even hear it. I'm sad. I'm sad about it. Get a small one somewhere discreet. See if you like the experience. That was initially my thought, but then I wanted a sleeve, so I just went for it. Hey, Murdoch, welcome in. How are you today? Yep, we're gonna break the bot now. What is this crispy, clean new setup? You like it? So pro. So pro. I showed off our scuff emote, too. Chat's excited for him. What are you up to today, Slam? Let's do a couple more details and then rune time. Where's my yellow? I actually want to add on to the nerd one. I want like the little gift to pop up too. I was trying to get that to work the other day. I didn't quite get there. So like that's the kind of stuff we can do with this bot. We can do more things. Just chilling. Probably set the old treadmill here at the top of the hour. Once I'm done, slap together one of the org boys. Let's go. Let's go. I guess reminder, we've got a couple more days for the January challenge. If you guys are working on January challenge, make sure you get final photos. I also need to get my photos. I haven't taken nice ones of Lucius yet. February, if anyone's planning ahead like Slam, we're going to be doing a squad. So if you would like to join us for the February challenge, pick out a squad that you would like to work on. That could be 40K, Age of Sigmar, Underworlds, Kill Team, a D&D party, something like that. Think squads. I'm going to be doing a couple of my Seraphon. So I've got some of the little flyers. Pterodons, I think that was right. Yes, we're doing squads. If you want to plan ahead, start building like Slam. Get anything primed. Commands are no, the commands are working. The timers I don't have set up yet. Their timers are a little bit different. Antifreeze, welcome in. How are ya? Yes, hacking into a bot. The other thing, Slam, is I did go ahead and set up the quote system. So if there's any just... Anytime I say stupid shit, if you'd like to immortalize that, it's, I think it's just exclamation quote add and then whatever you want to add. Whatever dumb thing I've said for the day. Fantastic, yep. Figured you'd like that. The commands are announcements now. Yeah, we're trying out the things. We did kill, I killed chat on screen just because we had people saying dumb shit. And I didn't want it on my screen. Contest, you say? Chromatic Miniatures, welcome in. How are you? We're doing challenges as a way to conquer the backlog. It's not necessarily a contest, but a challenge. So if you want to help conquer the backlog with us, basically we pick a theme and we all work on it, and then we do a showcase on YouTube at the end. So if you guys want to check out the previous ones, those are up on my YouTube. I checked back through my clip archive to preload all the dumb stuff. Great. Fantastic. Ooh. But yeah, that is there. The dumb shit stopping. No. There's plenty more to come. No. I'm slightly hurtful you call my contributions dumb shit. I understand completely. No, I say dumb shit. That's I never realize it till after stream where I go back and it's like, wait, there's a clip? And it's like, oh no, what did I say? Rise, welcome in, how are you? What you up to today? We are working on a Terminator Librarian, trying to get some details started. What you up to this weekend? Everyone coming in, what are we up to this weekend? Getting me part of the YouTube videos, top tier, great dopamine hit. I'm so glad. It's so fun getting to look through everyone's stuff, like, all together. I love doing those. But yeah, we'll do another one for January. We'll do another one for February. Speaking of YouTube, there is a new tutorial up. I did a tutorial for my Seraphon basing. So if you guys want to see what I've been doing for my jungle floor basing, that is also on YouTube. It's been a very busy week here. Busy week. There is no conquering the backlog. There's only more backlog in perpetuity. Well, in theory, we should be able to. There I go, dumbing again. Yep. Yep, that's how I feel at the end of stream. I get my little stream summary. And they're like, 2 clips made. And you're like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Live Madness is setting in. I used to call sign merch signed shit, and people used to get so upset. As I said, it's just a small mini. I'd like to do my absolute max, but still trying to get it fit together nicely. That rat, thank you so much for that sub for 61 months of support. Welcome on in. How are you? We're awake. That's a good start. What are we up to today? Daniel, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Ryan says, I finally caught up on One Piece from not watching any. Completely forgetting to start my challenge. So I might start now. How long did it take you to get through One Piece? I am currently on the Skypiea arc. And I've reached a point on One Piece where I guess they're still editing some of the cuts. So I have to swap to Crunchyroll for a bit and then hop back in. You're getting distracted by video games instead. Oh, 3 months. You're going. I feel like you're going pretty hard then. It's a lot of One Piece. One Piece is great for painting. Yeah, I need to set it up. I just tend to do music instead. I have to, like, remind myself to throw One Piece on instead. Today is priming day for the Chaos Halflings. Took most of next week off to do the adult things. Otherwise, good, but sleepy. I hope adult stuff goes well this week. Let's get our gold out, and let's get some black started for therapist stuff. Looks like my Terminator Librarian is delivered to my parents. My Siege of Terra book says it's on the way. I'm so glad. Glad you got the confirmation. I know you've been sweating that one. What do we think previews will be? That's a good question. Chat, what do we think we'll have for pre-order today? What do we have left? I know we got a lot of, like, the reveals and stuff. What did we have before that? Or did they kind of caught up? I'm not actually sure. This is the Dark Angel stuff. Oh, that's right. Asmodai in the new unit. That makes sense. Yeah. And the Codex, yeah. Today's preview will be... I actually have no idea. With the, like, 2 and 3 week pre-orders, I got a little confused there for a bit. Maybe now I'll be back on track. New damsels, I would say, we still have some Bretonia stuff too, right? I think Dark Angels makes sense. That makes sense. Mordheim made to order. Wow. It is an L, I'm probably gonna scream. Well, wait, this last week was the Deathwing box, right? And sometimes they'll hop systems. So maybe. Maybe. I was about to make a snarky comment about the old world, but I decided against it. I hope the old world is what the old world fans are wanting. But I'm good passing. I'm good. Are you done what they're doing to Dragon Ball? What do you mean? I'm curious, but I know that there's stuff going on behind the scenes. I know we get some trailers today, which I'm pretty excited for. Later today, for the Dragon Ball fans. Dragon Ball FighterZ, the, like, final tournament is today. We also get Daima trailer and Sparking Zero trailer. So that's all later. Dragon Balls. Sparking. Everyone keeps saying they're going to bring back Battlefield Gothic, but I'm betting more time first. You think so? I feel like more time would maybe be easier to bring back just because, like, you can use existing models and things for it. So I feel like logistically that makes sense before Battlefleet, but who knows? Some Game of Super episodes are going to the pre-DBZ time period. Yeah, it's interesting. I know there was some, I don't want to say fighting, but kind of. Because a lot of the rights for, like, the games and because there's the people in charge of the anime, there's people in charge of the games, and then the manga, and they're all, like, different groups, and I know there was a little bit of changes going on there, so I'm assuming that's affecting some of it. I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind, I guess. See what we got. I survived GT, I'll survive whatever they throw out, so. Just waiting to see what it's gonna be, I guess. But I'm very excited for Super, because I read the manga and I'm all caught up. And I want it animated. But we'll see. We'll see. Trying to keep open mind. Big Boss says, were I not distracted by new stuff, the challenges would be great for getting through backlog, but I've just decided to cull some and sell it off. Sometimes that's the best way to go. We've been doing a fair amount of that too, and it has helped us a lot. Because then I've noticed Scott and I both are more excited for, like, the projects we keep when we do sell things off. It's like it's almost a weight off our shoulders when some of it gets sold. I've noticed both of us more excited to get back to, like, the projects we decide to hold on to. So I'm glad it's helping you too, Big Boss. It's gonna be so difficult to navigate all those different hands, and the IP pie exactly chromatic miniature. So I think that's a bit of it is why we're seeing the decisions they're making, is because, like, some things they literally just can't do yet. I read the manga, but I'm waiting for my man to have his moment lasting maybe 2 episodes. If you... Okay, never mind. If you've not read the manga, there's some cool stuff. But I will shut up. Any more painting shows? Probably watch it regardless. Shonens are great for painting, they really are. I've been on a shonen kick here. They're very good over it. I guess since we're talking Dragon Ball, in case anyone missed it, I was working on my anime repaint the other day, and this is where Vegeta's at. So I want to rework the chest a bit, because it doesn't look right to me. I think for a first attempt, he's going pretty well. I also need to do the entire back. I haven't done anything back here. But I think he's coming along. If you guys would like to see the full process, I am recording it for YouTube. So give a subscribe over there and you'll see when he goes up. But I think we're getting there. I gave him a matte coat to try and help. The material's different. And I noticed when I was setting him down, there were like little bits that were still kind of like when you work on a metal mini. I gave him a matte coat and we're gonna keep cruising, but the cell shading is breaking my brain a little bit. It's very different. I keep trying to shade him like a Warhammer mini and it's nope. Nope. Can't do that. I know some of the beats have seen random disconnected spoilers, but looking forward to it. Gotcha. It's kind of hard to be like super excited for it because now it has moved on, but for a while there it was just rehashing the movie too. So if you'd seen the movie, you're just like waiting for the manga to catch up to the anime, which is very weird. I don't think I know that happening in any other series, but now it's all in there and it's all canon, so. Dragon Ball is the strangest timeline with things. Oh, I just don't think I see that in other series. The style is so cool, thank you. I'm trying. We're trying. Cakeless? He's not cakeless. He is not. He is not. How dare you? My man's is like 0% body fat. The cake that he has is that is the cake of all things. A pretty flat says Ryan. Ryan is just here to judge Vegeta on his cake. Do a few more split squats, my dude. Poor Vegeta. A pancake, perhaps? He needs a big old dumpy. Yep, just like the anime. Yep. Just a big old dumpy. I'm gonna do my stretches and I'm gonna start banning. The garlic cat. Oh no. Gallic cat. Oh no. Oh no. Welp, I guess that's gonna be a command. I'm gonna absolutely find a GIF for that. Oh, absolutely, that's gotta go somewhere. Hey, you're like, man, I can't wait for my guy to be cool, and then that. Yeah. Yeah. Start banning yourself. Let me get the colors for our runes. I think we're gonna go with the tried and true blue-green. Oh, I got distracted. Oh, we're talking metal killicans. I remember I got them, but they're so heavy. Old metal minis are rough to work with. I think it was Spill Paint Pot mentioned going back to metal after working on plastic and resin, and like, it's so weird going back. Has anyone else like recently painted a metal mini after maybe painting a lot of resin? It feels really weird. I don't have Dragon Ball or slang, so this whole bit went flying past. That's okay. That's okay. Sorry, today is a big Dragon Ball news day, so I am excited. The rest of you have to suffer through me talking about it. I'm sorry. Ew, metal. Ew, resin, says Sly. Sly's not having either of it. No thank you, says Sly. Alright, my plan is to do our kind of turquoise, then we'll come back and hit the white a little bit later. In here. The nice part is we can also kind of clean up the edges as we go, because I haven't edge highlighted anything over here just yet. So we'll do that as kind of final cleanup as we go. Metal's your favorite mini material? What is... Ew. Ew. You need to try more materials, my friend. Good resin is great. GW resin, not so much. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Other company resin, pretty good. Easy to work with. GW resin, a little rough. Because I like all the metal or mini materials if they're done well. They're all good for different things. I will say I still don't like doing the metal. If I could have it in a different material, I will absolutely pick a different material. I don't like having to do so many clear coats and things to just lock it down. Most of my World War II stuff is metal. I'm used to going back and forth. Most of the metals get a coat of Army Paint or dip, so not worried about chipping. The chipping is what annoys me the most. Like, even when I'm really careful, it can happen. I had a commission a while back was a metal D&D style black dragon from the early 2000s. Legit weighed at least a pound. It was super weird to work on. Yeah, that'll do it. That's a very heavy mini. I'll have to go paint with friends. Sounds good, Bill. We'll see you later. Painting with other friends. I understand. Just kidding. Enjoy, Bill. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye as for now. Exalted. Aloha. How are you? What you up to today? I'm assuming that's what you're up to today. It is my plan as well. It has been so fun so far. Enjoying the heck out of it. Les's brush update. The Raphael is still going strong. Normally at this point, Winsor Newton is starting to thin out a little bit. I hate that we got some bad Winsor Newtons, and we just haven't bought anymore. I used to have one I really liked and would keep it for like eyes and stuff, but yeah, we had too many go bad. I am glad your brush is holding up, Sly. I like the Animal Crossing Island. There's like 6 hours in there. Amazing. I kind of stopped, I had that feeling of like, I should get off of this for a bit. So I had started to unlock a lot of the like mini games and stuff before I popped off for the night. I got the, I'm gonna say no story spoilers for chat. It was like a Pokemon Snap mini game. I got to that and like a couple others, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna mess with all of these tomorrow. I've put in a good chunk of time. I'm gonna get off for now. I love the weight and the feel of metal. Great for RPG minis. I love resin for the crispiness, detail, posability. I love plastic for converting general painting. I love Reaper Bones because, oh my god, it's so cheap for so many minis. Yeah. I like the feel of the metal, but not enough to outweigh the rest of it. The chipping and everything else that can happen. And that part I still don't like. It's the time I heard the birds chirp, so I should sleep now. I should get off here a moment. But it's so good. I feel like Yakuza is one of the few, like, series where it comes out and I just want to binge it. I don't want to get up from my chair for a while. I have a hard time doing it with, like, some other games, but theirs I always can. Yakuza is also that series where, like, if I'm in a gaming funk, that will always snap me out of it. Like, if I just go play... Now I'm caught up, but before, when I was still catching up, if I needed to get out of the funk, I would just pick up one of the games, and it would snap me out of it every time. They're just so much fun. I was sent an incriminating... I know exactly which one you're talking about, Slam. Yep, I also ran into this character. Yep. And I thought the same thing. I've had to coat this resin model twice and varnish by hand because lazy, because I kept accidentally rubbing paint off. Yeah, that's the... I don't have the patience for that kind of stuff, which is why I don't like the metal. I have found that I am here for painting, and anything that takes away from the painting, I just get really upset at. So I have to minimize the getting upset. The only dislike with metal is kit batching. Gluing an ill-fitting connection between trimmed down metal and cut plastic is rough, dude. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't do a lot of kit bashing, but I can imagine that's no bueno. Let's see, I found, oh, Chernobyl. Got into that a bit last week. Yeah, is anyone else playing any games this weekend? Before that, I had been playing Pal World, which I'll get back to eventually, because I still want to do, like, basically playing Pal World the way I play Pokemon. So I still want to, like, do all the bosses and, like, catch Pokemon until I'm bored. But, so I'll go back to that at some point. Finally finished off long campaign completion for all the Brett Lords ladies. Oh, and Total War Warhammer. Nice. Nice. Mageson, hello. How are you today? Trying to decide how I want to do my old blood for the challenge. I was going to do the new Godzilla. Realized it's just another blackish gray model with pink accents. I'm not sure I'll mess well with their usual bright color for Seraphon. Could you flip it? Could you do the pink with black accents? Do you think that would work? Then you still have the, like, inspired by, but brighter. Unless there's just another Godzilla, that would be a better fit. I tried the first boss of Power World. Oh no, it got stomped! I remember the first one we did. We did have some trouble. Coming in with the right type for the boss. Definitely helpful. Let's see, I've been cracking back into Project Zomboid. Determined to suck less. I'll still be bad, but if I can survive 3 days, that's a good start. I was watching Badger play Enshrouded. Has anyone else checked out Enshrouded? I'm not big on, like, survival games, but it seemed like another one that, like, people would spend some time in. It's very fluorescent pink. The non-tower bosses are much easier. Yeah. Yeah. The ones that are just, like, the world bosses. I went in blind. Oh, I didn't know what I'd be up against. That's fair. Yeah, if you don't have the right type, it's going to be very difficult to get the damage you need in time. I haven't played Power World in days. It's really fun. I think, I don't know, I saw their, like, roadmap. Like, all the stuff they're wanting to add. So I don't know how much I would play, like, past it, I guess. For me, it's very much a kind of a one and done. Gosh. I've closed my door. Yeah, let me close my door real quick. He's being a butt. Now she's mad I closed the door. You know, I don't know where links are right now. You know? I'll have to check the bot to see if we can get that set up the way that we used to have it set up. But yeah, if you and Slam want to work that out. However, since I got Enshrouded, only played a little bit, but I like it. So I also picked up Enshrouded. Gives me Valheim vibes, which is no good thing. I enjoyed Valheim. Valheim was fun. I'm gonna break to work out, then back on the game. I have to make my sushi mod work the farms. It's Power World all over again. We're all just playing Power World in different games. I'm giving Valheim a shot once the dust settles from Yakuza and Power World. Valheim's a good one. Second best selling game on Steam. That's insane. Insane. Oh, the pink Godzilla. Okay. That is a very bright pink, but Seraphon. I don't know. I feel like it would still work. Maybe just do a little bit more pink. Like, he's got a fair amount of pink down the back. I feel like it could still work. It's just if you wanted to add more pink just to brighten them up, I think it'd still work. Do the black as like the belly color? Because a lot of them, they'll do the belly as like the cream. Maybe just add more pink. Reno says, I unlocked the makeshift pistol, and it's like having the power of God in the starting area. Then you go over to level 20's area, and it's like Halo. The last thing I did on Power World was give my panda his grenade launcher, so. I did that, and I was like, alright, that's a good stopping point for tonight. I'm good. I'm good. The JRPG rush right now, Exalted, is insane. Because, like, I'm adding backlog to mine as well. So I've got Dragon Quest that I'm playing, and I wanted to get back to Cyberpunk. Now, Infinite Wealth is out. Persona 3 Reboot is coming up. There was another one. I'm freezing up now. I was like, oh shit, and then I gotta finish that before another one. All these very long games are coming out, like, back to back. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII's what? Summer? Panda? Grenade launcher? Now I know what to do today. Yep. Yep. It's the best. Oh, that's okay. That's earlier than I remember. 29th of February. But then Final Fantasy 14 is summer. Like, it's just, there's so much. They're all these crazy long games. I'm gonna have to take a break and play some of my smaller, like, time-wise indie games that I love. Because I don't know where to put them. Feel the need for speed. Enjoy, Mousebait. Enjoy. Thank you for the lurk. Capcom Cup on the 25th of February. It's just nonstop. It's just nonstop. I will probably play the next Final Fantasy for 7. I don't know that I'm as hyped for it as the first one. The ending has me feeling a little weird about it, but I will probably play it. I'd say I'm not as hyped as maybe others, but I'll check it out. I never finished 16. I would like to play Dragon's Dogma as well, Exalted. Because that's coming, the sequel for that's coming up. I just literally need more hours in the day. What color metal would go with that image? Maybe a rose gold? Rose gold could be cool. I feel like that, or like if you need a more neutral, probably go silver. I would try the rose gold though. See if that's what you're looking for. I feel like a silver would help for you need it. Speaking of speed, hoping the Speed Freaks video game gets a release date soon. The alpha was amazing. Have they done like any other releases that you guys can play? Or is it kind of behind closed doors as they finish up now? Unix also announced the release dates of our games, that's right. If you could spread those out, please. Announcement of announcement. Contrasting blue or gold or silver. Yeah, like a colder gold could be good. Like the kind of the black gold from Scale 75. That could potentially work. You never started 16? I got really bored, which is unusual for me for Final Fantasy. I usually really love Final Fantasy stuff. I was very bored for 16. Very, very bored. Oh, we haven't heard anything for a while. Gotcha. Huh? Slam, did you start messing around with Blender? And we scuffed together strong. Why did that go off from the bot? Okay, interesting. Sorry, I'm confused because I don't have like timers set up, I don't think. The bot's just going rogue. Unless I did get one of them figured out. I'll have to double check. I was working on it and then I got distracted by my derpy emote, so I'll have to go back and look. My derpy boy. Comma Trainer Rich, welcome in. How are you today? Let's start downloading the scuff tonight. Let's go. Let's go. And then you can then you can yell about animating with me. It's great. When I just spent all morning doing something and I have nothing to show for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Much yelling to happen. Let's see. I know it's kind of end of weekend for those in different time zones. Anything else planned for today, chat? What do we got here after stream? I will probably keep working on this guy, wherever we end up. And then Dragon Ball News later. And more Yakuza. I like the runes. We're getting there. So I did just a real basic. We're going to come back with the white and make them even a little brighter. We're getting there. The deep depths of my files. There's an old Stickman fight animations I did once. And I got my first tablet in the style of old Newgrounds videos. Also highly scuffed. Shout out to that too. Time to get them back out. Love it. After stream, schoolwork, that's luckily plenty more stream, so I can avoid responsibility. There you go. My life has been a procession of me shouting at various objects and hobbies. You're very good at it, Slam. I mean, usually what they say, right? You stick to the... Lean into your strengths. If your strength is yelling at things you enjoy, absolutely. I very quickly figured out why animation is so expensive. Like, I knew it, but I didn't know it. I knew it, but I didn't know it. I think saying the word Newgrounds just made me age another 30 years. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Thank you, you're welcome. You want an extra 5? E-Bombs World, there you go. Yep. Man. Oops. There was a TikTok trend. It was like, what thing on the internet will you laugh at like every single time? And some of the ones that people were pulling out from forever ago were so great. Can AI do moving animation yet? Or just images? I know that some anime studios use AI. Yeah. They help it helps to like smooth between frames. There's mini clip for the Flash games of yore. Like the dude at the end of Last Crusade right now. The publicly available stuff is up to slightly animated still images. Browser based. Yeah, some of the studios are already using it. I guess I'll ask chat, now that we have like 20 animated emotes I can make. Do we have any requests for emotes, chat? I've got a list that I have started working on. That I will share as I figure things out. Do you have any requests for emotes? I discovered that when making the Sakura Moo poster. I love that that just became a stream one day. Yep. Streaming's the best, chat. Shrug, I do have. Bobble is on my list. Yep. Shrug was as well. I think I was trying to decide if I animate it. Nose pick animated, just for noob. Hello, how are you? What you up to today? Has Twitch lifted the booty ban? It's hard to know. I don't actually think so. But some people have the emotes. I don't know. You really want Simon twerking that badly? You can look at Well, I guess it'd be Vegeta twerking, right? That's what he came up with? Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. The bot is seeing ad in Mad Slam and giving the... That's a good one, though. Wait, so let me Sorry. Aha moment with the bot. Oh, thank you, Live Menace. Chat, remember to hydrate. Thank you for making me hydrate. Where is it picking it up there, though? Hold on. Bot, what are you doing? I gotta figure you out. Yeah. Well, like, wasted mine didn't. Maybe on cooldown also? Maybe. Okay. Ah, stop it! It is on a cooldown then. Okay. Because that, I'm assuming, is catching on to slams. I see. I see. It's catching the text of the emote is what's happening. Waste mine, breaking my bot. Okay, cool. I had to set it up that way because when people complain about ads, they're supposed to get the thing. But now you're all mad slamming and cutting it. Big Boss says, what? Do you really want Simon twerking? Why do you ask questions which you already know the answer? Thinking the cup is enormous. I know, they're my favorite. It is a large mug, yes. It's all I know to get. Because I don't like getting up every time for more water. So I just get the giant one. I'm sorry! I'll get it figured out. It's supposed to pop up every time someone complains about ads. So they know how to not get ads. But now it's catching everything. So I'll figure that out. I want a brush that comes from the screen. I don't want to do painting emotes. I will say that. I want it to be able to use everywhere. The owl animated emote is getting closer every time. Don't listen to Slam. Pontifex Sinestro is not going to paint herself, it seems. No, they don't like to do that. Get after it, Sly. Let's go. Yeah, I don't want to do painting emotes. Mostly because I don't want to only do painting content, too. I want to have gaming stuff. And I'd like the emotes to be used wherever. Okay, Al, yes, please. So the intent is you can use them everywhere. Alright, I'm adding a little bit of white where I want the brightest. We'll come and blend all this back in a little bit later. But for now, we need the white. Anything else you think we're missing, chat, for emotes? This is your moment for me to badly animate something. You too would like a scuff emote. I only have new animated ones. Would you also want to go back and animate versions of existing ones? I've thought about that. The note-taking, sip, rage. Yeah, so basically, Twitch has given us new animated emotes, but not more regular emotes. So the more we can animate, the more, in general, we get. If that makes sense. So I think for the new stuff, we absolutely want to look at animated. If some of those old ones are, like, easy to animate, which they should be. Like, Wave is an easy one, right? I just, like, clip his arm in Photoshop and move it around. Like, that's an easy one. Then we would do some of that too. Making the most of it. Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of the thought process. As for any new ones, I will try to animate them. And then if some of those old ones are real easy, then we'll do that too. Yeah. Just to unlock slots for other things. But that's the idea, yeah. Okay, cool. I had a few ideas, but those are good too, chat. Thank you. If you do think of anything else, you want to throw them in the Discord, feel free. Because like I said, I've got like 20 slots. Little style ones? What is that first one? I can't read it. It's too small. What is this? Oh, F you. I do like the leave one. But yeah, things like that would be good. Yeah. Crazy Bacon, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on a Terminator Librarian. I need to grab some skin tones, I think. I think we're to that point. Let me grab those real quick. Where all my paint? Everything got moved around. Never clean your desk, chat. It's bad. Crazy Bacon, how's your weekend? Sorry, I'm trying to get paints we need here. Never clean your desk. Someone has a birthday in less than a month. You do too. You have a birthday in less than a month. Doing alright, just waiting for an email back for quote commission. Nice. Hopefully you're back here soon. About to play some Warhammer in about an hour. Do we know what we're playing against? You have a birthday in less than a year. Both of us, but not Slam. That's right, because Slam's birthday is today. I don't know how I got blue on there. I got them. I never have a birthday except for every day. Yep. Oh, I gotta move the birthday command over. Sorry, noob. I failed. I forgot the most important command. I'm sorry. My bad. Let's see. I'm playing Votan, taking on anyone that wants to be judged by my judgment tokens. There you go. I hope you have a fun game. Dish out your judgment appropriately. I wonder if we get to a point where there is nobody celebrating a birthday day. Fix your bot. This is the new one, noob. So I moved over all the essentials. And then we'll get the rest. It's not exploding. Other than the ads doing a little bit more than I anticipated. It looks good. We'll keep moving stuff. Just gonna point out my birthday's in 357 days. You already planning ahead, son of course. Not counting. Nope. Noob. Can always count on you. Thank you. Can always count on you. Alright. Let's get some more of the helmet here. I think what else. So much of, the last few days have been video games and then getting the stream kind of up and running. So that's kind of what I got. Reminder that we do have a new YouTube video up. That is for my Seraphon basic, if you'd like to check that out. And then I was working on Vegeta. I don't know when that'll be up. We're going to basically do kind of a time-lapse vlog style for him. You guys can see the full process. What I had to figure out as we went. So maybe that'll be interesting, maybe not. We'll see. More for me than anyone. Here's Lion, hello, how are you today? It's been really nice having just a personal project to kind of tinker on. Kind of have the camera rolling in the back. Very different, but kind of cool. Alright, we're going to throw a wash on our parchments. And then figure out what else this bot can do, because it's kind of nuts. Basically, I can set up things for commands, for channel point stuff. When that raid came in, what it was supposed to do was automatically shout the person out, but it didn't work, so I broke something. There's just not a good way to test that when I'm not live, unfortunately. I'll give that a look when I hop back off. I was try painting at some point too, instead of just sitting at my desk like a lump. You are already at the desk. You might as well throw in the painting. You played too much Palworld last night. I feel that. I feel that. What's been your favorite thing so far? What have we done? Alright, there's our wash. We'll let that dry. We need a bit more of our rooms. I didn't get the sides here. Which day again? Oh, for birthday? Mine's the 15th. Day after Valentine's. Sorry, before. I think I'm right before you. Yeah. Because which day was yours again? I remember it's closed. My friends are finally online, so we've ended like 5 raids on my base. Oh my gosh. The raids are pretty silly once you start to get some of the other weapons and things. They're kind of nuts. Yours is the 23rd, man? Oh, we got a bunch of birthdays. 27th for Live Menace. There we go. All the birthdays coming up. Nice, nice. Freaking bot. I'm about to kill that command for now. If I start painting, then I have to rotate 90 degrees to my right, and there's just too much to think about. Oh, it's one of those days. I understand that day. Yeah, I understand those. You like the base building? I don't do a lot of the base. Mine's the exploring. I like to just pick a direction and take off. I think Slam would lose his mind if he saw my base. It's just really bad. There's just shit everywhere. Just wherever it fit is where I put it. And I think Slam would probably lose his mind if he saw my base. He would immediately tear it back down. Yeah. I need the things to keep exploring. That's my only goal. Things must align. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you would immediately tear down my base. Your birthday is a Scott stream day, but not a Nikki stream day. Oh, I hadn't even looked. Well, then we'll just have to annoy Scott. Maybe that's even better. Have to annoy Scott. Alright, let's start working on these cables and things. Oh, I didn't wash the skull in the middle. Hey, Shuriken, welcome in. This is Warhammer. This is a Terminator Librarian for the Imperial Fists army. So he is going with an army that looks like this. So we are painting him up, getting ready for a game. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I still need to finish building those Live Menace. We started them, and then I got distracted. But they're on my list for finishing my army this year. They're very cute. Blue Yellow, yes, they are Codex compliant. That's right. Nothing truly aligns in nature, so why would Nikki's base? Thank you, Rise. Thank you for understanding. Well, my base is very much a mess too. I just enjoy the process. That's fair. That's fair. Don't give her excuses for this anarchy. Would white ink flow into the runes well? They would, yes. White ink would be very good for this. I tend to not use a whole lot of inks. Not for any real reason other than I have a lot of stuff on my desk already. But white ink would be great for this, yeah. Where are the squares? Where are the walls? Where's the uniformity? I'm gonna let you handle all of that. All of that. Sorry, Slam. I feel like you're gonna be very disappointed in me if you ever see it. Hey, Greenleaf, welcome in. How are you? That's right. We don't need walls. I have grenade launchers. Why would I need walls? Why would I need walls? I'm trying to think what would be the most, like, egregious thing on my base if Slam were to hop in. I think the fact that it's all just, like, open, sitting there. Like, I've never had a problem with the raids. I do want to, like, move up to stone here soon after watching JPIC's base just, like, explode. That one has me a little worried, because it was all wood and it just went up in smoke. But other than that, like, it's kind of whatever. I'm picking up after you kids. How can you claim you're only remodeling if you don't have walls to blam with a grenade launcher? I know. But I have enemies to blam. Especially in that starting area like Paranoia was doing. Just go back there and run around and terrorize a little chickadees. Alright, it's over. John Wick would have been caught in the first movie by the cop if he didn't have walls. You can mad slam all you want, Wasted Mind. I'm still not building them. I'm still not doing it. Alright, let's get gun. Hopping. I think what else is going on. Streamer oppressing chat scenes. Well, you'll just have to come build them, Wasted Mind. If you want my base to have walls, you have to come do it. It was kind of nice when Slam and I were playing because, like, he could build and I was just running around collecting shit. I would just, like, make a chest for a bunch of stuff in there. Then I'd come back later and, like, everything has been either built or rebuilt, which was cool to watch. Just rinse, repeat. Farm Syndicate gang members for Course Ammo and Pal Spheres. There you go. Using Slam for force manually. No. He wanted to do it. That's his thing. He likes it. Ooh. That's Slam's jam right there. It's building the base. And it looks really cool. I am only good at gathering things and exploring. I make the upgrades I need to go further. And that's about it. Basically, I've turned it into Minecraft. Yeah, because that's all I did in Minecraft, too. I never actually, like, built anything. It was just, like, a weird collection of bases so that I could get further. That was it. That's how I Minecraft. He wanted to do it. Don't believe her. You don't think you can have instead of walls, just stacks and stacks of foundations. Not technically a wall. True. Stack them up. I'm just gonna make this really horrific base and then stream so you guys can see it. As I says, built a squad of giant hammer wielding boys. Back to the dragons. Let's go. How are we liking the dragons, man? Sounds like a productive day for you there. Don't yell at the bot. You know it's gonna do it. The argument of tyrants for millennium. Slam wanted to do it. That's right. But it's true, though. It's true. He wanted to redo the base. Or set up the second base. And he did, and it looks cool. Our little pals have an onsen, which is cool. Slam's just another pal for Nikki. That's why she calls it her pal. Noob. Be cool. Darth Infamous, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on a Terminator Librarian and being silly about Pal World. How are you? If Slam didn't want to build for Nikki, he shouldn't have been recruited. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, she's putting me back in the sphere. Call the police. Slam is just fine, chat. Don't worry about it. He likes being in there. Yeah, likes being in there. It's also, yeah, it's not a, we always joke the mods are in the basement. No, they're in there. They're in their pal spheres. Until I need them. That's where JPEG goes this morning. Yep. Did Nikki pick you up and throw you at the... What color are you thinking for the axe? That's a good question. Alive and Madness. Do we like the, power axe look? Because we can absolutely do that. That was kind of what I was thinking. Is the very power swordy look. We can absolutely do that. I just hadn't gotten over there yet. If so, we'll go ahead and get base code started. Glowy axe would be cool. Let's do it. Done. The sphere has a basement, and I'm there. Seymour, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on a Terminator Librarian and goofing off. How are you? For anyone who may be coming in, if you have any cool projects, we'd love to hear about them. I've been working on this Imperial Fists commission for a little while. This is kind of the next wave of a larger army. And then I've been working on an anime repaint. So I've got Vegeta from Dragon Ball. Ooh, I'm trying not to drop. Working on him for YouTube. So those are my current projects. What have you guys got? I like the clean metal and the blade guard you did. Okay, but Librarian with some blue effects would be neat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me get a couple more things started and then we'll at least base code it. I don't know how much of the blade we'll have time for, but... Oh my god! Life and Madness, thank you so much for the gifted subs. That one scared me. Those are going out to Hail Boop, Metatron, just some guys, Spitfire Miniatures, is it Gonch, Plague Tower of Nurgle, Jandro, Cydia, Ashbot, and Robot Crash. Enjoy those emotes and those subs from Alive and Madness. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Everyone enjoy those emotes. More are coming. More of my scuff motes. Hey, T-Falls Gamer, welcome in. I started my first fantasy army for one-page rules, Age of Fantasy. Going with Mummified Undead, like Tomb Kings. Very cool, welcome in. Have you played the one-page rules before, like with another army? Or is this all new to you? I kind of want to try it, but I haven't yet. I was curious what you think. So welcome in. Weasel, hello, how are you? Noob. Noob. How did your robots game go, Noob? I need to find time to fight your robots. Different robots, but still robots. Our group uses Grimdark Future for 40k armies. I've been using them for going on 2 years now. Live Madness, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the tip. That's going straight to Goku. Thank you, thank you. I was gonna say let's get some hype in the chat, but you can't. You'll have to manually hype, unfortunately. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. That's gonna go straight to Goku. Thank you, thank you. Chuck the Painter Mazda, welcome in, how are you? Texas finished a Cities of Sigma army for a client last week, so I'm rewarding myself painting random minis for eBay. There you go. Welcome on in. Which random minis have we picked? What have we got? Thank you again, Live Menace. He powered the Spirit Bomb. He really did. He just soloed the Spirit Bomb. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Goku I'm getting is what I had planned for my birthday present. She's doing Valentine's Day Flash, so I didn't want to be scheduled right up against that. So I moved it out a bit, but yep, that's a happy birthday treat. So thank you so much. We had a robot game of Capture the Flag. It just turned into a big scrum in the middle of the board, and it drug on too long. That's fair. I didn't want to forget since it's not a stream day. Thank you so much, Live Madness. I appreciate that. That's really sweet. Thank you. I will file it away for when I get to go. Hold on. 1 second. I'm making a mess, chat. Hold on. The pot of gold I'm working with is old. Being a pain. The everything. I have a new Sigma model from Dominion, because they're cheap. Confrontation model, Battletech 40K, and Battletech 9. That's a good mix of things to pick from. Which I feel like when you get to paint for yourself is like the most important. Whoops. I tend to go straight for Kingdom Death or some Malifaux when I get a little break. Mansai, thank you for the thank you for typing out the hype dance. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, now that we know the bot's working, I will bring over more fun stuff. Maybe I'll work on that a little bit this afternoon. At least, again, for the real important stuff that we're all wanting to use. Alright, got that. Let's go ahead and base coat the blade. Again, I'm not sure how much of that we'll get to do today, but we can at least get the base coats on. So with the power swords and stuff, I always start with white. I find it's a lot easier to glaze the color over the white than coming back with the white. I never quite... it works, but I feel like it's a little bit more work to do it the other way. So we're going to do a couple base coats of white, and then I will do the actual like effect a bit later, once it's all dry. I find it easier to start with the white. What is everyone else working on today? I know we asked beginning of stream. For those coming in, any projects today? I wanted to keep working on him today, but I'm now doing time math in my head for adding in my workout and lunch and all that, and I don't know how much I'll get to do. I'm gonna be fixing the bot. Maybe not. Maybe I just play game and enjoy Dragon Ball news. If I'm ruining Eldar, you're not ruining Eldar. This is where I mad slam back at you, Wasted Night. Hey, Naspa, welcome in. World Eaters Combat Patrol, still assembling. You got this. You got this. How much do we have left? Hey, Runestad, welcome in. Working on a Helldrake. Welcome. Helldrake is, that's a toughie. How are we finding it so far? He has a lot of overlapping pieces is the only reason I say that. It makes it tricky. I've assembled 3 models out of the 11 billion, so yeah. It does feel that way for a combat patrol, yeah. It definitely feels that way. Nikki loves Helldrakes. I really like the model how it looks. Painting it and putting it together is a little bit of an adventure. I have one myself that I need to do. I'm gonna do Scorpions with my GW Space Wolves workout. That'd be cool. You just want some Hounds of Borkai. I know it. what it is. Like, how could I incorporate them into my Eldar? And now you found it. I have upscale scouts. Someone sold me yesterday. Oh, okay. You got the kill team box scouts. Thing. Rest of Fenrisian, yeah. Working on Zagrad for January challenge. Let's go. Need to finish him. Yep, reminder for anyone working on January challenge. You got a couple more days here. Sorry, a few more days. 4? So make sure if you're finishing projects, if you need to get final photos, all of that, make sure they are in by the end of the month. For anyone planning ahead for February, we're going to do a squad. So if you've finished January and you're looking at February, pick out a squad to work on. All of that will be in the Discord. Exclamation Discord will get you there. Weasel, what you up to this weekend? Just toss your scorpions in the trash now. Get them out. The guy bought it for the scorpions in the train. He's going to use the scouts for Dark Angels, but the codex changes mine. I guess for our Dark Angel players, how are we feeling about new models, codex, all that? Are we excited to dive in? I feel like Avian was the one that was more excited. I'm trying to remember who else from chat was talking Dark Angels. Gonna be a squad of tanks? Oh, are you doing like the little grot tanks? I'm gonna say big tanks, that might be a little... I mean, you could. It's definitely more than we were thinking, but... Yeah, those would count for your slime, for sure. Yeah. Throw them in. I just don't want anyone to get stuck with a project that's way bigger than the intent. But yeah, if you're doing grad tanks, definitely count. They're going to still okay. Using marine detachments, maybe the Raven Wing one. Shame that the Lion isn't great. Oh, that is disappointing. I don't even play the army, and that's kind of disappointing. Let's see. Just working through painting Turbo Dork's cool ranch as a blue for the Thousand Suns army. Thousand Suns, especially with those like color changing paints, are so cool. I feel like Thousand Suns, Alpha Legion. Those paints are just perfect for that. I've used Turbo Dork once for a Tyranid, and it was actually really fun to work with. Are you enjoying working with them? Layman Russes can't be a squad anymore. It's hard to hear as a Dark Angel or Wolf Blood Angel player to just play them like Ultramarines. That's always my fear with like the Primaris stuff. Is like I hope enough unique things get moved over, so you're not just Space Marines. Because I didn't pick Space Wolves to just be Space Marines. I picked them for the unique stuff. So hopefully, continue to get unique stuff. But that's always a concern, right? So here's what it's doing, Wasted Mind, is it's searching for ads throughout it. Because if I just say the front, someone would have to specifically start their sentence with ads. So if someone says WTF ads, it's not going to catch it. I didn't anticipate it catching it on everything, is what's happening. Yeah, I misunderstood how much that would be triggered. So that's what's happening. Yeah. Yeah, the chads, the ads chads. I don't know. They dump squads for most all vehicles. Can't squad Eldari weapon platforms or Warwalkers anymore. It's a bit hydrophobic. Oh, if you need to do touch-ups. Trying to remember from the knit I worked on. I know it took a little bit to get blended back in. but I could see what you mean. I don't remember that specifically, but I could see it. Stab, stab. Oh, stad. Stad. Yeah, it just wasn't how it was intended. That's okay. The bot's not exploding, and I'm taking that as a win. We'll keep adding on more stuff now. Let's see. I think this week we need to start our next Chaos Night now that the one we were working on last week is getting finished up. I'm continuing to work on the big ones off stream. They need the wastes are being magnetized, so I need to get what I can so Scott can do the magnetizing. I can start to pull them together. I'm at the point where I really need to see them together before I know how much work is left. We'll get the next one started. I'll probably have some more Imperial Fists on the channel this week, as we're just continuing to cruise through the army. I kind of want to get back to the Bushido warband we were working on, especially if I'm going to be taking that to Adepticon. I'd like to get at least a few more of them painted. Maybe some of that this week. We will see. And then, obviously, we'll take YouTube Day again, because that's been really good for me. We'll do that now. Keep working on bot stuff, and probably some more scuff emotes, because they're fun. Learn some more stuff. I like having a learning day. That's been really, really huge. Nikki's just scrolling. Another day ending in one. Yeah. Well, that's what I've got, chat. I still kind of want to work in another King of the Castle day. I think that'll be fun. But for right now, the Wednesday YouTube days have been really, really good for me. I don't like these ads for subscribing to Nikki. They keep spamming the chat. But I think that's all I got. Things are quiet in a good way, which is nice. Quiet in a good way. Just means we are heads down, working on stuff. That's all I got. I guess, were you guys enjoying the Bushido stuff? Do we want more things like that on stream? Bushido or Malifaux? We do have our Kingdom Death Lady to get back to as well. Let Slam go nuts with banning. That's the other fun thing I want to set up, is you can do banimation. So when someone is banned. I want to get that set up. More Bushido, let's go. Let's talk about food a lot. What are you eating today, Live Man? What you got? What'd you prefer? I was too slow. It's released first. Emperor's Children or Expedites? Emperor's Children, yeah. Yeah, Emperor's Children. I would absolutely snatch up Expedites, but I feel like Emperor's Children's already kind of has been in progress. I feel like with new Fulgrim for Heresy, we've got the new Lucius. I feel like it's waiting, right? There's the right answer to Slam's question. I'm pretty sure I nailed it. Yeah. Traitors. Pretty sure I just nailed it. Yep. Expedites would be sick. I feel like Emperor's Children are already in the wings, though. We're just waiting. Haven't decided. Domino's has a $6.99 large pizza carryout, though, right now. There you go. Get you some pizza. I'm making stuffed peppers for dinner tonight, and I'm very excited about them. I have been cooking a whole lot here with my carb cut. Trying to be good and keep cooking. We made chicken parm the other night. What else have I made? The sheet pan meals we talked about in stream. Did that with some sausage and sweet potato. That was really good. Trying to keep cooking. Let her cook. Hoping they do Exodites. The style is something I like, because dwarves definitely not my thing. I think they would be pretty cool. I just feel like they're further off than anything else. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like the Tau Kroot's like the closest comparison, right? If they were to add in Exodites. So, like, whatever they do with that maybe would be what we could hope for. I don't want to say expect, because it still seems really out there, but what you could at least hope for. Wish list, if you would. Sakrat's hair is cool, but it's really annoyingly obstructing everything. Are we wishing we were sub-assembling for Slan, or think it'll be okay? Store-bought mac and cheese with mushrooms and spring onion tonight. That sounds very fancy. Some mac and cheese does sound real good. Haven't had that in a hot minute. Hey Mikey, welcome in. With the axe, we are just getting started. How are you? We're gonna do the full, like, power effect. We need some base coats first. How's your weekend? Getting set up for cool stuff. Assembling axes. Oh, and Grace Layers. Nice. Well, thanks for coming to hobby with us. Alright, there's that. Speaking of the axe, we should probably go ahead and do that. Another base coat. Somehow got paint on it. Alright, well. Is what it is. I lost too many pieces when I tried sub-assembly path before. Not falling for it again. I feel that. I also try to not do as much as I used to. I used to want to sub-assemble everything, and then I would lose pieces. So now I only do it if I'm going to, like, immediately work on the project. Like, if I'm going to airbrush it, like, that day or that week, then I'll do it. But otherwise, I try not to. Sam's Club mac and cheese. Is that, Yantardy? Welcome on in. How are ya? Thank you so much. Is there anything you're working on? We're working on Terminator Librarian. This is part of a larger Imperial Fist army commission. So, you've got basically Leviathan. The Marine half of Leviathan is what we're working through with these guys. Well, welcome on in. We're happy to have you. Getting another base coat of white here, and then we'll start the fun stuff for the axe. We'll also have the Games Workshop pre-order article here in just a few minutes, so we'll take a little break to look at that. Any last-minute guesses for what's on pre-order, chat? Anything we're hoping for? Professor Graham, welcome in. How are you? Anna Memron, welcome in. Sorry, my brain was trying to piece that together. As I hope to get into the hobby. I've seen a lot of videos and it seems really interesting. Well, welcome on in. If you have any questions at all, if there's any colors or things that I'm using that you're interested in, let me know. Otherwise, I kind of keep cruising, but I'm happy to show what I'm working on. Do you have anything kind of in mind that you've scoped out already, or anything I can help with initially? Welcome on in. We're happy to have you. Got third leader and squad done. Very nice, Graham. Cruising. Big Boss is guessing a book in German or French. Yep. Yep. I would say no to the Lord of the Ring made to order this week. Need a few kits from that. Or I wouldn't say no. I'm sorry. All right. There's all that. Trying to decide what color. I think we've been doing red on the rest of them. Go ahead and do red. Just a match. Maybe Underworld's reveal? Yeah, it'll be whatever they've already... Won't be a reveal, but whenever we think pre-order would be. Be here in about 5 minutes. Please take away my bonus points. The more you ask, the more I want to take it away. Alright, let's get this. We'll do a wash. We'll highlight this later. I think I might need a break here with the article. Step away from it here for a second. Okay, I'll stop! It was supposed to be the Great Slaughter this week, but GW gonna GW? Wait, the Great Slaughter? What's happening? I was gonna ask chat, what do we think of them trying to do that book limited release again? Before we swap over to pre-orders. Do we feel like that did what it needed to do? How do we feel about it? Oh, come back here. This guy doesn't have a book, he's got like a book bag. I'm not used to that for a librarian. Let me get our leather stuff out. Oh, the supplement book, gotcha. I appreciate the thought behind it, but they have to do something with the website. Yeah, I would agree with that. It worked just as well the second time as it did the first, yeah. Would also agree with that. Website shit the bed, as usual. It's a mess. Yeah. It's a mess. I liked the thinking behind it. But yeah, they gotta get something figured out for that website. We did a thing that meant nothing, because they just reordered. Yeah, we gotta figure it out long term here. Hey, Ghost Hogs, welcome in. Just gonna wait for the Unicorn Damsel. Glimmer of Hope is she, rather the horse, was featured on Masterclass this past week. It's gotta be soon, right? How are you today? I think that's the tough part, is they like to rotate between things, but... what does that mean they rotate to? In their defense, I don't know what they could do if scalpers hadn't bought... sorry. And get past the capture and the cues. I don't think they have anything ready to turn around immediately. No. And that's what they need to figure out, is the long term. Maybe the other Dark Angel things, Inner Circle guys, and the Chaplain. That was one of the guesses. I think it's if they're gonna hop to a different system or not this week is what we're waiting to see. Almost like Scalpers have been doing this for years. They've been basically nothing meaningful to fix it. So they spend money to make their site function worse. Yeah. I still hate going. Every time I'm like, oh, I need to look up such and such. I'm like, Don't you love when Newegg sends you an email saying that the RTX 3070 is on sale 4 weeks after buying it? You know, just in case. Just in case. This has been money make their... I'm sorry. I read that already. I have found I just Google whatever I'm going to look up and then have it take it directly to the page rather than navigating the website because it's a nightmare. First, I want to look up GW's recipes using the Fang, except, oh wait, they don't. So they have their separate paint website. So the Citadel Color. So if you look up just like Space Wolves, you can find it there, but it's not on the store, no. They're available, but you gotta look on another site, which is silly. Let me get our purple wash too. My time I use the web store is when I go to the store and use it. Oh, flash here. Oh, is this Usharon? Let's take a look, chat. Let's take a look. I have to look up Space Wolf's armor, not the thing. I don't remember looking it up by just a color. Could you used to do that? I don't remember doing that. Hey, Debiggy Skulls, welcome in. Yeah, the app has also apparently been updated. I've not actually used the new one yet, but they have also updated that. So it might be worth looking at. Welcome on in. All right, here we go. Sunday preview. Riding pennants fly high for the Flesh Eater Courts. Let me get a sip of water before we start, actually. The app works the same way. Yeah, if you look up the model that would have the color scheme, I think is... I don't think I've ever looked it up by just a color. Alright, here we go. Dawnbringers, Book 4. The Mad King Rises. Both halves of the twin-tailed crusade are battered and bruised after the battles across the Dawnbringers series, but nevertheless, they continue their endless march through Akshi and Garen in the 4th chapter of this epic story. Unfortunately for his beleaguered Sigmarites, the hungry forces of death are prepared to welcome them with open arms. The Mortarch of Delusion welcomes the Mirnite prong of the Crusade into the new Summer Court, where the Sekar, the Fang of New Lamia, is weaving a dizzying web of conspiracy, threatens the Dawnbringers. Alongside rules for Usharon and Sekar, their new army of renown, the heavy focus on powerful bloodsuckers, a regiment of renown for all 6 of Nagash's Mortarchs. The next chapter, the Cities of Sigmar Path to Glory Battle Pack, and the return of Triumph and Treachery. Pay tribute to Usharon with the limited edition of Mad King Rises, which is the soft-touch full cover, blah, 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 blah. You guys know the drill. Here is Usharon. We need JPEG in here. JPEG's been waiting. I know Scott also wants Usharon. Going by many names, the Somber Paladin, the Lord of Mass, the Summer King, Usharon is the powerful epicenter of the Flesh Eater Delusion. Complex character who masks his bestial nature behind a suffocating illusion of chivalry, the Mortarch of Delusion, the hulking brute who casually carves through his foes as he leads his rancid ghouls to victory against the enemies of Nagash. His rules are available in Mad King Rises, also shortly as a free download on Warhammer community. Pretty cool. The base is massive. Yeah, he is huge. Also got Fangs of the Blood Queen. The Fang of New Lamia is a loyal servant of Usharon's rival, Neferata. Like her mistress, Sekar is a duplicitous schemer, bending the will of enemies and allies alike through subtle suggestion and powerful hypnosis. Fangs of the Blood Queen is the first place, and gets Sekar and her serpentine thrall, Ubrek, alongside 10 direwolves and 3 feldbats. They got wolves and snacks. Rancid ghouls, I mean Twitch chat. Hey. We also got Battletome Flesh Eater Courts. Drink deep of the delusion with the standalone release of the Battletome, which contains the blood-splattered background for the ghoulish horrors who truly believe they are chivalrous warriors. All the rules you need to bring this army to the battlefield are included: 27 war scrolls, bitch battle profiles for your chivalric cannibals, wealth of thematic enhancements, Path to Glory rules, and a gallery painted by the Heavy Metal team. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I forgot about this creepy guy. Grand Justice Gormain. What use is the royal court without a paragon of sound mind to pass judgment upon those who transgress against the will of the Summer King? Grand Justice Gormain delivers his sentences without a hint of clemency, whipping up his minions into a frenzy with spit-flecked orations. Gross. You okay there, noob? Not the Offmo box. He's super gross, if you guys have been waiting. Those are the abhorrent Cardinal. Blessed with arcane power after sipping from the Carrion King's chalice, abhorrent Cardinals are zealous clerics that spread the word of Usharon across the mortal realms. Their stupefying sermons can erode the sense of even the most stoic warriors. And the Royal Decapitator. Royal Decapitators of the Carrion Court have one job, and they do it exceedingly well. Though pockmarked and rusted, their axes are More than up for lopping off heads of the Empiric Lieges, a task which these grim executioners pursue with a demented vigor. Got the Vargulf Courtier. Their most foreground of Ushran's servants, vampires transfigured into loping bestial forms. In their delusion, the Carrion Court views these vile creatures as blessed champions who emerge from their dank cloisters only when battle draws near. The enemies of the Flesh Eaters see their true... What is this word? Truropterin? Doing an asterisk on it. Nature. Usually they're being torn asunder by their elongated limbs. I feel like whoever writes these articles just gets the thesaurus out. It's just like, you know what? I need a word here. Also got the Mars Girl Herald. Pretty cool as well. Realms of the Flesh Eater Courts engage in internal relations and diplomacy just like any other kingdom. Mars Girl Heralds are their esteemed envoys. They spread their glorious news of their benevolent liege across the mortal realms, leaving a trail of madness and destruction in their wake. We also have the Crypt Guard. My goodness, this is a lot of releases. It's a longer article than I was expecting. Wandering Lands, welcome in. How are you? Glad it's payday before next Saturday. Yeah, if you're in for Flesh Eater Courts, this is a much longer article than I was expecting. The Crypt Guards are sworn bodyguards of the Abhorrents, armed with the finest weapons from their armories. In their minds, they are masterworks covered in filigree. Reality, they're rusted relics steeped in corpse juices. Even the shallowest cut from these foul blades can turn a brave warrior into a gibbering wreck. This box builds 10 Crypt Guard, the choice of weapons and heads, options for a champion, standard bearer, and the musician I see over here. It's creepy. We have, oh, I remember these, yeah. Morbeg Knights. These are pretty cool. I like these. Oh, it's a scientific name for the bat family. Thank you, Vegeta. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? The Morbeg Knights are a chivalric order whose shields and flags bear awful-strewn simulacra of traditional heraldry. What are these words? Devoted to their abhorrent monarchs, they crash into enemy ranks, ear-piercing howls from their night shrieker steeds, sending foes into disarray as the carnage commences. This box builds 3 Morbeg Knights with a selection of interchangeable heads, 2 shields each, options for champion, standard, and musician. We have dice that are easy to read. We like that. So 16 gray dice. Necromunda. We've got Squad Prospectors. Champion with a mining laser. This is pretty cool. Oh, I can get you. Here's the link if you want to follow along. Welcome on in. How are you? Alright, the Ironhead Squad Prospectors welcome a new champion to the fold, a drill master hefting a mining laser that's nearly as big as he is, designed to bore precious minerals out of the crust of Necromunda. These, S9 tools make short work of armor and vehicles. Single pose miniature is an expert kit made from Forge World resin. It's interesting they're using that in the articles now. The dice look yucky too. Alright, we got story anniversary models. Raki of the Gilded Key. As he armed with blazing latch axe and wearing a finely crafted cloak of magmadroth leather, Braki of the Gilded Key is a stout exemplar of the Fire Slayers. Though unique in design, this miniature can be used to represent an Auric rune smiter, pious priest who can create tunnels to help his Dodi allies strike at the heart of the enemy. And we have the Invocation of the Elements. Ethereals are the spiritual leaders of the Tau Empire. Each embodies the wisdom and unity of the greater good with every action they undertake. Clad in flowing robes and armed with an honor stave featuring the emblems of the 4 castes. We also have White Dwarf for $4.97. Free inside, scenarios of the month card sheet and data cards for new Tyranid Combat Patrol. We've also got, okay, this is pretty cute, an Orc Choppa bottle opener. Pretty cute. They really do look like they don't wear trousers and just hope the beard covers it all. What an army concept there, yeah. What an army concept. The bottle opener is pretty cute, not gonna lie. Let's see, this product will be available by next week, no pre-order necessary. So if you're interested in the bottle opener, there you go. Warhammer Plus, let's see. Teleportarium is warming up. The Terminators of the Deathwing Assault are ready to ship out. Armor Plus has 2 videos to celebrate Dark Angels. We have Lore Masters on Belial and the Deathwing. Masterclass is for the armor. And then the Battle Report, which is why I was getting confused. Arena of Death Part 2. Final 16 heroes enter a rumble to decide who is the all-time greatest combatant in the mortal realms. And this week it looks like miniature reveals on Monday and Thursday, more of the Dawnbringer, and then balanced data slate. All right, who's in for Flesh Eater Courts? That was a lot more than I was expecting to read today. That was a lot of Flesh Eater. I think these are really cool. I feel like all of the new mounted units we're getting have all looked really good. There are Rose and the White Dwarf, yeah. Yeah. Doing the slow scroll, and then all these little creepy characters I forgot about. I think it's just so creepy. Undead stuffs, I think they look cool. If you're not into Flesh Eater Courts, then yeah, a quieter week, but no, it's some cool stuff. Usheron's sick. I'm a little jealous. Scott will get a painting before I do, but that's what we got. It feels like an actual army now. The booster and the roll score count. Yeah, I think going back to give some of these armies more stuff is always good. You really like the ethereal model? It does look nice. Yeah. Like Snake Lady's snake. I'm gonna go back to Snake Lady. It's pretty cool. But yeah, just some more variety for the army is really neat to see. I changed to warhammer.com is making looking up the old website on the way back machine a pain in the butt. Alright, well, that's that. We gotta get back to our librarian, so let's hop back over there. For anyone who joined during the article, we are working on a Terminator Librarian today. He's going to be going with our Imperial Fists commission that we've been working on. So here are some of our Stern Guard we've been working on. But they're all part of the same army, so we're just trying to get a little bit more done on him today. How is everyone doing? Everyone who came in during the article? I'm going to get a wash on our purity seals real quick, and then we'll keep cruising. Oops. What do you guys think we'll see for Adepticon now that that's coming up? We've had our LPO reveals. And I know a lot of us are now preparing for Adepticon to head out that way. What do we think we're gonna get? What do they tend to save some of the bigger stuff for Adepticon. I feel like it has to be Sigmar New Edition. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be the big one for them. What else are we expecting? Oh, you had to pass on Akon again? Understand how that goes. I think we're gonna take it to super chill this year. We're trying to figure out what all we want to take as far as like games. We're gonna try and just make like a bag of stuff and then kind of watch in what everyone else is doing. Every year we take less and less stuff. It is nice getting some games in though. That's really fun. Hopefully we can find another good spot to just kind of park it and people can play games. I want to get a Chicago-style pizza. Best for minis? No idea. That's fair. Emperor's Children New Sigmar Edition. What will be in the big box? Hey Runan, welcome in. How are you? If Emperor's Children are there, I will be. I'll be in danger, but I am prepared. Yeah, I think you need to email TTF. Yep. Get that flash court order in. I don't remember if I pulled them over, but if you guys need a place to order from, we are affiliated with Element Games. Usually it's exclamation Element. I don't remember if I pulled it over or not. Or on Mini Stomp here in the States. I would say, yeah, if you're interested in any of the new stuff there. Or if anyone needs to look up Story Anniversary for the Tau or the Dwarf, make sure you do that as well so you don't miss it. Probably a plastic vehicle kit for Heresy would be something they'll tease, I would think. I feel like those are some good, safe guesses, right? Just continuing to bring things to plastic. That's a good safe guess. I shelved my guard, still work on them and add to them, but I went in on Deathwing because I'm lazy with traps. The list is like 10 to 15 dudes. Sometimes it's nice having just an elite army, where you don't have to paint a billion dudes. You do the admin stuff for US entry. I still need to get stuff figured out for... Okay. Let me figure out what else you need for over here. I'll get that to you. Adepticon does this every year, where it's like, oh, that's so far off, I've got plenty of time, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no. No, I don't. Every single year. I don't know how it happens, but it does. Sorry, my paint's all gummed up. I need to find Vallejo equivalents for Celestra and Ulthuan and all those. That might be part of my Wednesday. Minimum 3 guns required, yep. BYOG. If you do need help with anything, let us know. Anyone else getting ready for either Adepticon or any other conventions here? Are you excited? I think Adepticon's all we've got kind of scheduled. Just this T thing, I'm not sure what that is. But if you do need help, let us know. Help. Waiting for the Nova event list since it's just up the road. There you go. What's your method on power weapons? Glaze at the contrast blue over the highlights to you. Yeah, I tend to start bright and then work my way down. I find with the glazing, it's just easier to work that way. Glazing with white is kind of a pain in the butt. So I tend to start bright and then work down for the power weapons. Not sure if I should add the box. The new character is cool. Well, it should be released separately later, right? I feel like all of those characters haven't been like too far behind. You wanted to wait on her. Since you'll have Usharan and all those other things to work on. So excited for Adepticon. Already scrambling to try and get even a fraction of things I plan done in time. Adepticon's a good time. I'm excited. We look forward to it every year. Wait for a model to arrive from Wisconsin to paint for a small comp at the con. Otherwise, I need to decide what tiny planes to bring. I will throw that out again in the Discord. I tried to play Matchmaker a little bit. If you guys want to play any specific games, make sure you post in there. Wait, what did I just type? What? More direwolves. Oh, for Belladonna. Oh, yeah, that might be worth it. How many wolves would you end up with for a list with her? Is the idea just wolf spam? I don't actually know how that list works. Are you just gonna spam me with puppies next time we play? Cause like, you win. You win. You can spam me with puppies. You think I'm gonna fight all those good boys? No. No. She can shuffle off wounds and summon more. Need at least 3 units. Is that 3 units of 10? Hey, Spitfire Miniatures, welcome in. He's hitting me with the dog spam. How are you? Our Age of Sigmar battlefield is gonna be all lizards and dogs here soon. Not mad about it. Lizards and dinosaurs and dogs. You like wolves, right? Yeah. 3 of 10, okay. That's a lot of puppies. Then yeah, maybe the box is worth it then. If you need those anyway. Maybe there's silver in this guy. Stop hopping out of my hand. Getting really tired of it. Alright. Oh, chat, that was almost a disaster. Okay. I'm a mess. I can't hold on to anything, chat. Okay. Which means we're not going to start that power weapon right now. We're going to leave that for a little bit later, because I'm fumbling everything. I bought the Salamander Christmas box last year. When I looked at what I paid versus what I got, the math wasn't mathin'. Should have been a discount, right? Not doing the Christmas boxes. I feel like they're far overpriced on like their other boxes. Usually they're a discount. I don't know the exact numbers off my head, but for 6 aggressors, Adrax, 20 intercessors, and 3 eradicators. It was like $50 off. I think the thing, did you also order from a, if you go through like a local store, I find them to be worth it. Because then you get the additional discount that they do too. So if you do a Christmas box plus whatever your local store is offering, I do find them to be worth it then. Discount varied between boxes. Some are pretty small, others are like 30%, yeah. Maybe that box is not as good. I don't remember. I know that's usually the first thing people do is start adding it all up to see if it's see what the actual savings is. I don't remember for that one specifically. But yeah, if you can get them from a local store where they have the additional discount, then it's usually worth it. Alright, I'm gonna open one more wash and try to not spill it. We a mess today. I don't want to goof up Alive and Madness's miniature right in front of him. Spill wash all over my brand new map. Alright, what else have we got? So we got a few like small things. We also have the little crux up there to work on. Get that started. And then it's probably time for me to take a little lunch break. Regroup and come back a bit later. Do the Power Axe yellow to match the army. We're gonna do the blue to match the runes. Since we've got all that magical, well, his eyes have the blue glow as well. So they'll all match. The Angar box for 200 is definitely still, yeah. Considering Angar alone is 160, I feel like that was the very popular one, yeah. Everyone went in for the World Leader one. Evian, hello, how are you? Twitch called you, wait, a miniature master? Thanks, Twitch. Is that like a category? I have noticed I am ending up on front page more. And I don't know if that's Twitch trying to kind of push more tabletop. But I've definitely been on recommended more than I used to be. You're on my front page? Okay. It is a front page category. Okay. Maybe the algorithm be algorithming better. We love to see that. I know they've been working on discoverability stuff, so maybe that's just part of what they've rolled out. And Twitch is just calling you short, thanks. Yeah, but I'm a master at it, noob, so, you know. The other unit's practically free at that point. Maybe I'll encourage you because world leaders, people are good butchers. I'm sure at some point. But yeah, that box was a steal. It was silly to not get that box. Evian, what you up to this weekend? Welcome, welcome in. We're working on a Terminator Librarian for Life and Madness. Character-wise for this commission, we have Titus, but in yellow, still left. And we have the Ancient. The Tech Marine is very close. I had like a couple little things of this I wanted to do. Apothecary's ready to roll. Oh, and the Terminator Captain. We have him left as well. But we're getting there. The Stern Guard I'll work on off-stream since we're batch painting. After this and the Knights, we've got a couple characters up next, which I'm pretty excited about. We've got the Lion, and we've got Thranduil. Got some cool characters after these. I just want to get all the batch painting kind of out of the way before we start all that. So, looking forward to those. Purple Lion, it is. Excited. That kind of logic makes me think I should do World Leaders then. My local shop still has a copy. Might be worth it. I don't mean to enable more, but might be worth it. We're gonna do this as the leather too. It's weird having just the one thing as the leather. Followed by Teeth of Suns. Yeah, we've got a nice little lineup. Black Legion has also reached back out. So at some point we gotta fit them into the schedule. The plan is to kind of have an army project and a character project going at the same time. So catch up. That's the goal. He does, yep. He does indeed. The next one, the quote I sent was a whole bunch of Terminators. So that's what we stick with. It'll just be a crap ton of Terminators. from different legions. It'd be cool. Let's see, I'm doing chores. Laundry, cleanup. Need to take a pic of my Marines for next month. Let's go. Sounds like a productive day, Avian. But yeah, I think if we can keep that up and then I continue to work on my YouTube stuff, I'm going to be much happier this year. So I'm excited. Let's get our highlights for the cables, because that's an easy one to knock out together. And then, yeah, I'll do the blade later when I'm not fumbling things. Like that. Where's my fist and red? There you are. Hey, Stop Ben Metalhead, welcome in. How you doing today? That's cool. Like Black Legion, fine. Some Blight Lord Termies. I think it's a lot of the Forge World stuff, actually. So we'll just bring them to 40k. So it's like some of the Praetors and 40k stuff. Or, sorry, 30k stuff. Doing good. Chilling about to lurk while I play some Vidya. Oh, a Vidya you got. I gotta know. Unless you're already lurking, in which case enjoy. Play the Vidya. Thank you for coming to spend a bit of your Sunday with us. I really appreciate it. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. I tend to just kind of keep cruising, but if you have any questions about what I'm working on, paints I'm using, brushes, anything like that, please let me know. I'm happy to stop and show what I've got. Otherwise, I just, troll my chat back. But happy to take a look. I'll go ahead and do my socials too while we're here, and also to test to make sure my stream deck is working. Hey, there we go. I have revamped my YouTube. I'm doing more content over there now. I'm actually working on an anime repaint for that right now. If you'd like to check that out. There's also a tutorial on my Seraphon basis that went up this last week, so if you want to check that out, that is there. You can also follow me on socials. I'm going to get back to those this week. I'm a little behind. And we have our Discord if you want to hang out in between streams. That is there. So feel free to join any of that you're interested in. Discord, you can share what you're working on. I do stream updates in there, all that good stuff. But we're happy to have you. You headed out, Sly. Have a good one. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you for the support today. We'll see you next time. Enlisted. Waiting on a match right now. Gotcha. Enjoy. I have bad news, says Avian. I have friends who are bit by the Old World bug. Does that mean you also now have to play Old World? Or can you just watch an Old World vicariously? Because I didn't think you were interested. That's the only reason I asked it that way. Hey, Volinus, welcome in. Paint job looks sick so far. Saw your channel I recommended. Thank you so much for coming to check it out. I really appreciate that. Yeah, let me... Okay, if we have friends today, let me show a few things that we're working on. Volinus, what have you been working on? What you got on the table? But yeah, let me show you some of what we got. I'll take that. Okay, let me, I guess, introduce myself a little bit. So today we're working on Imperial Fists. We've got kind of a wave of a commission that we're working on. So that is our Terminator Librarian. I have some Stern Guard that are not as far along, but we're getting there. We're just batch painting away on those. Here is the new Ballistas Dread that I've been working on. So I've got basing and things to go still before it's ready for decals. I also love Malifaux and Kingdom Death, so here's one of my Kingdom Death ladies we were working on the other week. So she is relaxing with her video game and her pizza. So got her. And then for YouTube, I'm actually working on an anime figure repaint, so I'm repainting Vegeta from Dragon Ball. So that is a style I've been really wanting to get into and really dive in, and we're doing it for YouTube, so if you want to check that out, that'll be on YouTube here soon, as I get him where I want him. I gotta pick a spot to call the first one done and then attempt another, but that's kind of what I've got here. So welcome on in. If there's any questions, please let me know. So that's some of what I like to work on. Let me scroll back up here for... Let's see, Venus is working... Oh, a kill team or two. Wait on my airbrush to get shipped across the country. So cool. Which kill teams have we got? Welcome, welcome. It says, it means I have to excavate my old world models from the bottom of the closet of infinite potential. I'm still not, but I could possibly cobble together for a chaos army or a dwarf army. Okay, I was going to ask what armies, if you were to play, what you would have. Because yeah, some people still have it where you just haven't updated it to Sigmar, right? So potentially you could still play Old World if you have armies that aren't legacied. I mean, for friends, I guess you still could. Still play the Skaven or whatever. But it's nice to have the option, right, Avian? There's no neat movement traits that do circles as well. Right now, I've not replied on the text. You're just hiding. Avian's just, like, trying not to attract attention on the Old World text. Avian's gonna find a full Chaos Dwarf army hidden away. Be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That would be pretty cool. Well, best of luck, Avian. I need everyone to buy World Leader, so GW thinks there's more of us than there really is. I think that's always the hard part, right? Is once you get a batch of new goodies, you know you're waiting a bit for the next batch of goodies. But yeah, I feel like they did well. I feel like more goodies would be a good bet for them. Oh, Volinus, thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I am actually learning to draw my own emotes, so you will have more scuff emotes on the way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. So do you know if GW did an app for the Old World? I don't believe so. I don't know if there are plans for one. Chat, do we know if there's going to be an app for Old World? I don't think a lot of those like specialist games really get them. There's a lot of kind of third-party apps for them. Yeah, I think that's my initial reaction too, Ace. Unfortunately. I wouldn't expect one. Did 40K even get one? We got the app, yeah. Yeah. If let me use demons, I'd be simple. Just put them on specialized trays. Army for 3 games. I tried to do that a while back, Avian, but demons were so bad in 40K that I kind of gave up on it. I think I fired, I think it was the skull cannon, like once, and it just completely whiffed, and that's all I got to do, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I want to do this. I just remembered it all bear heads for Blade Guard. Did I remember to tell you white helmets are on Stern Guard? I don't remember. I had actually waited because I didn't remember if they did or not. Terminators all have white. Yeah. Stern Guard are white also then? I meant to look it up, is why I hadn't started them yet. Was anyone aside from hoping for Berserkers on Juggernaut's units with the original World Leader release kind of a missed opportunity? White on the helmet's perfect. Nope, I meant to look it up. So we're on the same page. I do try to remember the Codex stuff, even though sometimes I forget with Space Wolves. So if you ever see me doing something weird, just be like, hey, what you doing? All good. White helmets for veterans. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I was waiting. And thank you so much for that sub for 21 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? I want to go back and reread that message. I think I misread that message. It's bothering me. Hoping for Berserkers on Juggernauts with the original World Leader. Were you... I'm sorry. I may be misreading this. You're hoping for more stuff with the update, Runestad? Only Codex compliant chapters, I know. I know, you're silly. But I try to remember. Between yours and the salamanders. I think you have more stuff that we do, but... Could have a battle script list, if not now, soon. Doing well, Panda. How are things here? We're good. We're working on our Terminator Librarian today. We're basically kind of knocking out the last couple heroes for this commission. So we'll have the, I feel like Titus and Yellow has to come on. Let's plan on Imperial Fists again tomorrow, and then I will take time to get the next Chaos Knight together. How's that sound, chat? Imperial Fist tomorrow, and then probably Chaos Knights the next day. And then I continue to work on Vegeta. Maybe more. Well, you're not a pain, so ask away. I just don't know that I have the answers. But ask away. Primaris, oh, Volcanistan would be cool. Yeah. I mean, that seems to be what we're getting, right? For each of the Space Marine ones. They get a character, a couple unit or two, something cool. I feel like everyone's kind of getting their updated Terminators this round, which is neat. But I'm looking forward to my wolves. I'm assuming we're gonna get new wolf guard, so. We'll work on the leather, I guess. Video games on Wednesday? YouTube day on Wednesday. That's been super duper helpful having a day just dedicated to stream and YouTube. I feel much more creative and much better. So. At least for now, we'll stick with that. I was hoping for a unit to complement the Lord character. Oh, with the original release. That makes sense. DW's problem is the universe is too damn big. It's tough when you try to add new things, but also have to update the old things. I understand some of that. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. How do you decide what gets to go next? I'm gonna do a gold true metal workup to put a filter, express red paint over it. I'm gonna use Pro Acroll, so general color names would be fine. I mean, I have my gold work up on YouTube, Avian. I don't have the per acro names, but if you wanted to try and match those up with per acro, good. But my gold workup is on YouTube. Exclamation YouTube will get you there. We'll look on YouTube. All good, Avian. That's where I will send you. If you need help, I guess, matching gold, let me know, and I can take a look. I just don't know the monument colors off the top of my head. We discussed this already. GW isn't selling Invictors anymore, so you're getting Invictors of Borkai. Great. Great. New. I would take Thunderwolf Cav or Reaver Armor. I would take that. If I get something cool with Reaver Armor. Like, not just Reavers. Like, if we can combine that, that's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. Banish to the tubes. I need the ad money. Wasted my That's why we got partnered. That's why we got partnered. Legion specific Leviathan Dreadnoughts of Morkai. Slam. I'm gonna spear you so good. I'm gonna spear you so good. Oh, Automon. I upped Automon because there was some nastiness in the Warhammer category going around. So I upped it a bit. Sorry. Yeah, shield. Got caught. No, shields and thunderhammers. They're just knives and pistols. They try to stab. Well, yeah, but my wolves are also just trying to bite. That's fine. As long as I can still get in your face. And either bonk or stab. It's fine. That's very Space Wolfy. Reavers on wolves. Give it. We're going full wolf. I'm going full wolf. Wolves on wolves on wolves. Give it. Wolves with bandana fur tails attached. Yes. They just flow in the wind behind them. Magnificent. Wolves on Reavers. There you go. Mix it up a little bit. They battle shock people all game. No scoring primary. Reavers riding wolf in a trench coat. Wolfguard riding Reavers. There we go. Uppies. Give me uppies. And then they charge. Yep. This is the way, chat. Next codex. Preview here. You heard it here first. Space Wolves want uppies. They're just tossing wolves at me. Gonna be an interesting codex. And you bet I'm gonna play it. Cat designs Nikki's Space Wolf codex. Oh god, could you imagine? We just take a stream and make our own wolf codex. Alright. I don't remember. This whole thing gray? It looks like it is. Okay. I couldn't remember if the skull in the center was a different color. Looks like it is not. Oops, all Lucas. It's just like a self-destruct army. Yeah. We zoom in and then we hit the button. That's the entire army concept. And then next game I have to build a whole new army because they've all exploded. Gee, thanks, chat. I think I'm just gonna play it sooner. You know what? This is cool, but what if I do this instead? Alright, I forgot there's runes on here too. Runes everywhere. I guess, what do you guys think of the new stream stuff? Do we like the new overlay? Do we like... Obviously, bot stuff still in progress. Are we excited for more emotes? What do we think, chat? I know I did a... It feels like I did a lot of work. I don't know how much of that you see at the moment, but what do we think so far? If the enemy kills, oh, the real Lucas, you lose. Then it's just like a chain reaction. Would honestly be pretty sick. Can I be a Parker for Nikki's miniature painting service? I think we added it to the bot. I think you're good now. It's just there was a lot of nastiness. I mean, even Studio J7 got hit with the follow bot, so. We were just protecting ourselves, and I upped the auto mod because of it. But that's all. New setup looks nice, thank you. I appreciate it. Rest of chat does not care. That's fine. Thank you for feedback. I appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and finish out this shoulder. And then I think it's lunchtime. Where's my night word? There's a difference? Is the bot follow just annoyance and it interrupts the stream? It's really intended to, yeah, kind of fluster the streamer. Sometimes I send, like, hateful messages and stuff with it, too. Or inappropriate usernames, things like that. But yeah, it's intended to just scoop up the streamer. I was surprised Studio got hit. They tend to target smaller streamers than that. That are maybe not as experienced with streaming and don't know how to stop it from happening. Try trying to finish Snickrat today. Let's go. Yes. Let's get it done. Already done this guy. You want one and a ballistas to wolf up? If you're not gonna use them, I would wolf them up. Yes, I would do that. I would make this guy a really sick rune priest. I'm trying to think what I would do. Not wolf tails slam. I'm trying to think what I would do to make him space wolfy. if they're not going into your list, I would wolf them up. They're pretty sick. I like them. Streamer's very chill, welcoming environment. There's my mean message. Panda Goblins, welcome in. How are you? How dare you? How very dare you. Pelts from the old kids. I do have, as much as I don't like the wolf tails and stuff, I do have a tackle box full of old bits. I think it would be more, probably look at decals and stuff a little bit more than anything. Probably still keep them pretty clean, but add some wolfy details. A big bushy beard. On the ballistas would be pretty cute. I still kind of want to do, we were talking about putting Bjorn in something cool. Which means as soon as I do, they'll give him an upgrade. Pop Goes the Monkey. I do have some Pop Goes the Monkey. I actually have another unit of Blade Guard that I got shields from them that I need to get finished. I had just swapped off of my wolves and wasn't working on them at the moment. Yeah, exactly, on the ballistas. He's got so much room here for a big bushy beard. Got so much room for one. What else would I do? Easy. Easy peasy. Alright. We're gonna start his eyes. We will do the glow, but it'll have to dry, so I will probably finish that up with the axe. But I do want to darken it for the eye socket first, and then I'll go back and do all that. And yeah, maybe lunchtime. Hooray, lunch. Hey John, welcome in. How's it going today? Good. We are getting a lot of work done on our little Terminator librarian. Almost a chaplain. This is going with our Imperial Fist Army commission. So we've got kind of the big stuff left is the blade, obviously. We just have a base coat on that. I'll bring the glow up to his little face. And then, yeah, we're kind of to the smaller stuff that I'll keep working on probably off stream. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? And it's Nezak. How are we doing? We're good. I was just recapping our librarian here. And then I need to get lunch and get my workout in. Today is shoulder day and I'm dreading it. Shoulder day has become my least favorite day. Mostly because I haven't really trained shoulders before. But I want that nice little bumpy bump. So we're gonna work on that. But it does make me feel very weak because it's like lateral raise day, and lateral raises are hard no matter what. But it just makes me feel very pathetic. I don't like it. Why do librarians have blue armor and deck marines red? I think it's because, like, across the chapters, like, that's a specialized job. Is the, like, lore reason. So they've kept it across the chapters. I think now even the wolves do it if you go Primaris. They didn't used to. Oh, you need a Taco Bell ad? I agree. Oh, sure, now the bot doesn't. Bot, please. I was just saying, I was catching us up on the librarian while you're watching some Taco Bell. Bot, please. There it goes. Okay, it just has to say ads. That's what it was. I'll get that fixed. There's red armor because they're Adepta of the Mechanicus, so they bear the red of Mars. Yeah, so you got Tech Marines as red, Librarians are blue, Apothecary is white, and Chaplain's black. Are all very specialized for the chapters. And then depending on your chapter, I think a lot of them veterans have the white helmets. Is it captains have the red helmet with a white stripe? So there's some of that you have to remember too as you're working on Space Marines. I don't remember a lot of them because I play Space Wolves and we didn't used to do that, so I have to look it up too every time. Never feel weak when it comes to lat raises, tiny muscle groups and all that. Thank you, Big Boss. I still do, though. I still do, though. Compared to, like, the day where I get to, like, get the bench out and just do, like, chest presses and stuff. It's like, yeah, I feel like a beast. And then I get to shoulder day, I'm like, why am I so weak? It's the worst. Those days, like, back-to-back are the worst. Sergeants have redstone. Oh, there we go. Lieutenants with the stripe. Tech Marines are red, Librarians are blue. They all have bolt shells just for you, see? Easy to remember. As for projects, I've got Terminators that need painting, including this Librarian. I haven't had the engineer drive to do so. That's fair. Especially with, like, units. I think it's hard. This guy's been a lot of fun, though. I've enjoyed him. If those are the new Terminators, I really like the new Terminators, too. They are a very clean kit, which I found very easy to work on. So as far as batch painting, they weren't as bad as maybe some other kits are. It's because they're very clean. Alright, chat. I think I'm at a good stopping point here. I almost said that, Paranoia. Blue because of the warp. I know purple's the warp, but they had purple marines before. We all know how that turned out. I almost said that, but I wasn't sure if it was just like like the magic effects. So just put them in blue. Almost done building the rock grinder. Nice. Thank you, Slam. Yeah, he's a fun mini. I think when we get that axe together, he'll really come together. So I'm happy calling it here. But we will be back tomorrow with more Imperial Fists. I don't know what exactly if we pick out. Maybe we do Titus and the Ancient or something tomorrow, but we will be back with Imperial Fists tomorrow. Otherwise, look at that, the bot works. You can go do the things. You can come hang out in our Discord in between streams. You can come check me out on YouTube, especially if you want to see my anime figure repaint. Because I'm going to have to start, finishing them up and editing it here soon. I'm very excited. And then I'm on socials. I'm going to try and make sure to get socials updated this week because I've been really bad about them. So I think I'm just going to wrap up here today. I might take like a real quick look for a raid, but probably just wrap up here. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming to spend part of your weekend with us. We'll be back tomorrow, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.